What's up, chat? Welcome in. How's it going, everybody? Players are just deploying now, so we're going to go ahead and get started with this game. Hope you're all ready for some nice evening Tactical Tortoise live stream.
Unaided, 28 inches.
No, it's not.
Oh, I didn't do the intro. Here's the intro. Here we go, chat.
It's a big hidden.
What's up, folks? Welcome back into the stream. We cannot stop streaming Warhammer 40,000 on this channel. It will never stop. It is Warhammer 40,000 24/7. Just back from the summer slaughter.
This rule. Don't you hate this rule? You're shooting on me. I don't think it's going to be as amazing as you guys think it is.
Earlier this weekend, so I hope you guys enjoyed coverage of that event. Of course, we had WTC over the weekend as well. And we are now live with the Pod 17 finals. I know I'm jealous that you got to face a Harridan. I am. I would like to face a Harridan because then I get to win for free. That's pretty cool. Pretty neat.
I'll let you run at these Vanguard.
Players are currently deploying. We got an interesting build. The matchup here is pretty wild. It is a Storm Surge Mod Ka list over in Ken Edwards on the blue side over here. He is rocking a very aggressive build from Mod Ka. It's kind of the Alpha Strike build. And against the slightly disappointing Salad, previous T5S2 champion, running Iron Hands plus Librarius Conclave, Hammer of Avernii. And what's interesting about this matchup here, chat, is
my homework.
Yeah. I would like to.
The Iron Hands over here are based very much around
in fact, I can up down all
Terminators.
3 of my Terminators in a turn if I really wanted to.
Pushing up the battlefield. However, this particular Tau list is extremely good at killing explicitly Terminators. So Salad is not optimistic about his ability, his chances of getting out of this particular matchup, but we'll see how things go.
Cool. So we're just gonna make sure you cannot do this back here.
Yep.
And I'll have.
Feels bad when you lose the Harridan list and then checking out the at the end of the tournament. He ends 1-4. You lost to a Harridan?
I keep
Ryan, what? How do you even do that? They are so bad. I guess if you're all Terminators.
Yeah, for sure.
If you're playing a bunch of Terminators, it is extremely good at killing Terminators. So it is what it is, I guess. But it is
cool. You die. Yeah. So Darkstrider's
not a particularly inspiring defensive profile. It used to be protected by the fact that you couldn't shoot it turn 1, but it can't hide and has to deploy on the table, so every gun in the army just shoots it immediately. I don't know. It is what it is. Let me grab, I think that I'm going to fix our dice box here momentarily. Chat, it's a little bit off center on my screen.
I can't stop you.
See if I can get that to look a little bit better.
I don't like getting Melt-a-Mind.
I would love to Melt-a-Mind you. It gives a good little kiss.
Let's do something like this. I think that's going to look a little bit nicer there, Chance. It's hard to read the blue side. And its previous composition. Here we go. Oh, now it's moved. Okay. There you go.
Gonna set up so we can go.
Get back on the screen. I don't know why it does that. I wish I had some secret knowledge, but I don't. It was a 3-point win. He ran away. Fair enough, I guess. Did you not activate a single defiler?
Yeah, for sure.
That would be pretty cool.
I want to once again save this.
And then he just disappears.
Just to measure its max. It moves what? 8
to 20 inches. Yeah, 8 base.
Well, it kind of gets stuck there.
I guess it is actually very good against the filers. Although, you could almost always set up the opportunity to attack it first. So, and then it probably is mostly dead by the end. So, this Mod Ka list is running Strike Swiftly. Ken Edwards' build over here is a little bit more aggressive than other Mod Ka builds that we've seen. We've seen a lot of people who are playing essentially for late game scoring, especially being priority assets. You have good consistent scoring over the course of the
20
of the entire mission.
Max if here
We've got Strike Swiftly on an Ethereal, which is a good place to put it. We also have Scout from the Twin Lance.
That would be very.
And then we have a bunch of big, giant bricks of things. So there are 2 Pathfinder teams. One of them has a grav inhibitor drone. One of them has a reconnaissance drone.
I agree.
We have a Crisis Starscythe team, as well as another Crisis Starscythe team, I believe, with an attachment. Is that true? Maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy.
Suits.
It's just
get 15
it's
of
just
these
the one
guys?
Crisis Starscythe team.
They are here.
No.
No, not at all. Okay.
We have a pair of Riptide battle
be a little
suits with
greedy.
ion accelerators. We have a pair of stealth battle suit teams for spotting,
Oh, should give me
as well as, of course, the Pièce de Résistance broadside battle suit team with high yield missile
That's
pods,
not you, big guy.
as well as a Storm Surge. Pretty cool stuff.
And screening out. Doing my best to keep.
It was
Terminators
across
from
the
coming in
street
my
from your
backfield
apartment, dude. That's
because
sick. I
wanna
am
die.
jelly. I never get GTs in my neighborhood. WTC singles, best performing Tyranid player, 2
I don't think it's even
Tyrannocytes,
that
2
bad of
type
a
6
term.
zone,
It's
throws,
like
4 Norns, Battle Red Terror, Neurolictor, Vanguard,
Let's do it here,
Talons.
So you can
411 as the best performing Tyranid player is embarrassing.
whatever.
Let's be real,
Yep,
chat.
Go ahead.
But
Sure thing.
that's a cool list. I don't know.
You can get heavy.
It gives you like access to multiple turn 1 deep strikes. So you can just like go first and alpha strike people into oblivion because Tyrannocytes drop in turn 1, and then you also get seeded broods as well, right?
Happy Rana.
Just a ton of early
Get
drops,
9.
and your opponent's just jailed.
Go over and do the objective, or just stage up a bit.
Mm-hmm. Does anybody have the free strat?
The feeling when you
No
don't
one's free
stack
strat, so-
fast
No free
attack
strat.
slots in
If I
Outrider.
had 10 points, this Ethereal would be a Warshaper, but
Incredible.
I see. I mean,
Yeah, so the Warshaper is
Yeah,
important.
exactly.
Would be important here if we had it,
Yeah,
because it
I
does
hate
give
the
you
Ethereal.
access to
so does everybody.
focused fire for a discounted cost. 4-hour trip to the GT this past weekend. Hope you had a good time with the GT this weekend, Matt. Tons of like an insane number of grand tournaments this weekend. I thought that there would be a little bit of a dearth maybe due to WTC. You know, we have 600 players in the competitive scene are going to be all in one place for WTC this week.
Obviously,
But maybe that's the case in Europe, not here in the States.
14,
US and
20.
Canada
So
just had a
14 for
ridiculous
free.
number of GT and major level events. Plus UK.
obviously advantage.
UK had a USO or a GWO super major.
I'm like, okay.
An absolutely ludicrous amount of Warhammer got played this weekend.
There's also a good chance I don't die out of that.
I was going to pivot to Crisis Breaks over Riptides. I agree. Yeah.
It's fine.
I mean, that's not necessarily a prognostication. That's just what's happening. That's just sort of stating observations.
It's always on the side.
Every single high-performant Tau list had no vehicles above a Crisis Battlesuit, except for a Tiger Shark.
That's closest.
This one does have enough Tiger Sharks. Lyle, welcome in. It does have a Storm Surge, though. Congratulations on your result this weekend, by the way. Pretty cool to see the old Tiger Shark Kalyan technology coming back out.
Yeah.
It's not quite the sustained hit 2 Seeker missiles we had back in the day, but at least it's more consistent.
Why is this line so thin? What is this?
You can make it bigger by pressing the plus button while you have the measure tool out.
That is.
Wait,
I
actually,
fixed the issue
this
with
is
lines
true.
being too big on the streaming board.
I had no
And
idea
then you
that was a thing.
complain. Oh my gosh.
I know about that, but it was just so thin. I was like, whoa. And I ended up doing the plus stuff because I do know. About
Storm Surge close second to Tiger Shark. Yeah.
Oh.
This list is so we're rocking.
Because like
It looks like we're probably gonna get an
This line of sight
oh,
is, like,
oh, it's a dark strider in the
months.
back over here. It looks like we're probably gonna
Yeah.
get an ethereal set up somewhere over here.
So it's gonna be tied down
Ken
back
did
here, and then-
place his Pathfinder
me.
team such that they can scout out of this position
I'm holding
and
on the
open
Predator.
this area to
I'm gonna
grant
get
strike swiftly to the Storm
distracted.
Surge and scout the Storm Surge into that position.
Fair.
That allows it to hit this objective top 1. So it can fire into this deployment zone. Now, I think that
some
it's
reason,
likely going to be a
these guys
threat
fit-
rather than an actual interaction, because, of course, it gets killed immediately after you do that. But it does force Salad to
Mistakes. There's
deploy
no
things
mistakes.
like this, where his Terminators have to deploy farther back. They can't necessarily answer threats to the
need to put
midboard
this together.
on top of one.
Bug.
because they have to respect the
times
threat
I've
of getting
lost
shot by a
these
storm
two
surge
models,
immediately. Now, this
or
unit has
lost one of the
steel
models that
font
pregnancy is really awkward.
on the Terminator
I'm not sorry
Ancient,
about
who
it.
should have a flag, but I guess we're not
I feel
doing
ya.
a flag today. This is also alongside a librarian.
I wish everything could just
These
be
guys
like,
are going to be able to regenerate
breachers, just no special weapons. This is what you got.
Terminators
Sucks to
into
suck if you lose
the bank into
Yeah.
the unit. So if they do get alpha struck, they're going to take some damage, but they're not going to necessarily be killed forever. And then they're going to start regenerating themselves. So that's Salad is sort of dissuading the Storm Surge from pushing on this side.
As I say, it's Thunderhammer time. I'll just put them there.
Is a Sun Shark anywhere similar in size to a Tiger
There's my
Shark?
Predator.
The Sun Shark Bomber? Is that model real, Chad?
We're gonna go.
That model, not
this
necessarily the data sheet, but maybe the
Not
data
getting
sheet.
shot.
I haven't looked at it in a while.
being hidden.
But that model has to be on the list of like worst models of 40K. That thing looks so dopey.
Twin Lights.
I would have been embarrassed if I had designed that.
I think this Predator just chills here out of line of sight and doesn't think too hard about its life. I think we just drop our hands up.
Oh, Narcomat, you were at the Upkeep Games one as well?
And say, please.
Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome.
Let's will start right here.
I did not realize, but that's cool. Yeah, that looks like a fun one.
Roofs out, because I will say sometimes, every once in a while, I do put a missile dude on a roof.
Yeah,
I do remember the double Sunshark
Do the same
Bomber
for
time.
Pathfinders.
It was just
these are
you could just stack enough
more than
ion
3 inches tall, I
blasters
assume, so I
everywhere
can't
that it ended up being meta.
Too stupid with it,
But it's like such a silly looking guy.
That's all yours, cool. So then
Yeah,
you just figure out how stupid I want to be with broadsides.
Yep, so here comes the Ethereal dropping in with that Strike Swiftly bonus. We could also threaten a push from the broadsides up the center of the battlefield as well.
No advance and shoot at all, right?
Nope.
Okay.
What was the result of Tiger Shark versus 2 Tesseract Vaults? Sanguinarius, someone didn't watch my video this morning. Clearly, you would have known the results if
Yeah, they're vehicles.
They're not that bad.
if you had watched that video.
They do have the
one of those
feeling
players
pain
won the
against
event, and the
mortals,
other
but-
one did not.
I don't have a lot of mortals. I guess the Thunderhammers or whatever.
Yeah, technically.
Or Dev ones wouldn't be optional, right? That's not a real rule.
I think so.
I don't think it matters anyways. The math is like identical because I don't have ways to get plus AP.
Okay.
Yeah, Dev one's hitting
These guys have scout, right? How far
versus
do they
not
go?
hitting
Six to 5.
into a 4+
Cool.
feel no pain
What, 11?
As far as I
against
know.
mortals
Unless
is
it's a
probably
nut
only
shoot,
matters
I think it's
if
true.
the
Scouts are not a normal move.
if the broadsides have an odd
I
number
could
of
be getting them
wounds.
up, though.
Because then I think you would prefer them to compartmentalize it into individual attacks because you could more efficiently kill them.
To all Thunderhammers, did you have
No claws.
no? Okay.
There is a stick in there from the librarian, but that is it.
Are the missile launchers?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, scout move is it is the full 6. Scout missiles over here.
Okay, so missiles over there. So I don't have to worry
But-
too much about shooting from those guys. Then
Not if I get turn 1. If you get turn 1, then yes. They do once again. The missile dudes do up down turn 1, and they can be cheeky.
Yeah, so the Terminator Librarian
So,
over here does have
if I
Temporal
go
Quarter,
first, I can screen.
so he's going to be able to
and
drop in.
Go first. I can
Bottom of
be, like,
1 to
right
come
here,
back down top,
and
or go up top 1 to come back down bottom of 1. So they will be able to
11
reposition
in
themselves.
Charge.
I can go 13 in charge.
18 in charge.
And then
sir.
Mechanic Var chooses an infantry unit in the
yeah.
army to get
After
scout,
you
which
choose
is given to the
Really?
Terminators there. So
So you
they
go
look like the assault Terminators
13.
are out in the open currently.
And
They
that
will
is free
reposition
in
themselves and or hide before the
not
first turn
as
begins. This gives them, of
as I would
course, the
like.
greatest position up the middle of the table. So there's not a lot of threat crossboard for Iron Hands. Maybe a Lancer shot if
then we
the
start
broadsides deploy too aggressively.
Broadsides more.
Ken does have to worry about all of this dense terrain
Do fit underneath
in
there.
this
Cool.
position here.
Yes.
Not fly, so I
Beyond
can't go through here, which sucks.
6,931 donated $5 through Super Chat. Did Trevi look at the Orc previews today?
I've
I
not.
welcome our Orc
I think
overlords.
we
I actually don't think they're busted.
like this.
It's
and
fun to see the
We had this
design
discussion,
space of
Chad.
11th.
If the question
save
is,
and make sure
have
I
I
can get
looked
to
at a
a
Warhammer
safe
community
spot.
article? The answer
Can't
is
really do
no.
anything super aggressive with them, but that's okay.
So I've not looked at any of it.
Come.
We will look
6,
at it when the codex comes out. That's generally how I do it.
6.
Anytime I do breakdowns of Warhammer community stuff, nobody watches it.
Okay, that works.
And
So where do I
then
put my
everyone
ethereal?
like gets their bees in their bonnet about things that aren't released yet. And we don't have context for. So I just don't
hide
pay
there.
attention to them anymore.
So we can hide like this.
I think you still hide pretty well.
Yeah, I still hide pretty well. I slide it over a little bit, but that touches both, and then
What's interesting is
have
Salad
this
playing
got the option to do
Canikvar
the same thing.
individually.
I don't think so. I think I tried to. I'm mumbling. I think this is fine.
So I looked at the thing that pays me, my YouTube
Come
channel.
here and I can poke if you get greedy here.
Yeah, and try to shoot these dudes, right?
They do have Scout 8, remember?
Yeah.
So they're probably just gonna.
Canikvar,
Yeah.
independent.
They're just there in
Right.
case you get.
He does
Frosty
have
with these
the
infiltrators and
ability to
taking a look.
reselect an oath target
I
on
think that's
something
it for
that's
me.
visible to him. It's a little bit easier to gain visibility to himself when he doesn't have to be constrained
I
by
got
a
2.
unit.
First.
There
Red player,
is, I believe, you can
scouts.
dropship redeploy in this detachment
Nice
for
and
Hammer of
simple.
Averni.
Don't wanna think too
So
hard
you
about
can drop him around the table if he's Terminator keyworded. Looks like it is going to be Salad
it.
taking the
We'll
first
think
turn
about
here.
it on a later turn. God dang it, Bobby.
Salad's on Purge the Foe, thanks to Hammer.
All right, you can do
It's not a Star Citizen content
Obviously,
creator, for
it's gonna
sure.
be Storm Surge and Broadsides.
You got to use stealth suits for
That must be a rough time right now, chat.
could.
Oh, boy.
We know he fits here, so I'm not going to worry too much about it.
Good old Star Citizen. Star Citizen is
Surge,
the
I think it's
game,
just gonna get
is
cover and
the
make sure you
dream
can get shot
game
by
of a
cyclones.
12-year-old. Has
When
always
Vinny
been
getting
my
a line is not
perspective.
the end of the world.
It sounds like the
the
coolest
Lancer
thing ever
definitely
until
can't
you
get
think about actually playing it, and then it sounds fucking miserable. Oh, what if we had a game that accurately recreates
cover.
every
What's the best way
aspect
to
of
do that?
living in a sci-fi universe?
Just
Yeah,
gonna
cool, but
yeet
like,
These guys
not
up, so
every
go
aspect.
7
You want to fucking
here.
have to code in going to the bathroom, like walking to the bathroom
Really prefer that you didn't have a real trudge.
into your game? No, you don't. That's
So we're just gonna
stupid.
back
and
up.
Waste of time.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk back.
So you can go 13. That means 20.
So Salad's
no,
goal
not
here
13 anymore. You
is
can
going to
go,
be destroy unit for 3
7.
victory points.
So I'm looking at towns.
And then end of your command phase or end of turn, you get 4 victory points if he has
Two-
1 or more
impossible.
objective outside his
Yeah,
deployment
it's
zone.
impossible right now. Yeah, cool.
6 victory
And
points
then
if he controls more than the opponent.
I believe I have cover here.
And
from
he
the
gets
Vindicator.
a end of turn kill more. More friendly units, or more enemy units were destroyed than friendly units were destroyed in the previous turn. Ken Edwards running Vital Link with priority assets as the disposition.
So yeah, you're gonna get cover from this building. I'm touching.
Okay, cool.
He can get 2 victory points for taking the center
I was pretty sure,
objective,
but
plus 1
better
if he
safe than
places an
sorry.
operation marker in those. End of his command
Yeah,
phase,
so
he
we
gets
just
4
come over.
victory points if he controls 1 or more objectives.
You guys just
And
come.
that
There's
becomes
7 over.
8
Stay
if
off.
he takes the center objective. So it's
Yeah,
going to be a
back here.
push for the middle in terms of
fun turn.
the Iron Hands here.
Can you get a weird angle down this way? I'm tempted to just put Twin Lance in here.
You'll think you like it, yeah.
Probably not.
I don't. I think if
I
they
mean,
are,
yeah. I think like if
Save real
somebody dropped Star Citizen feature complete,
they are in
some
here,
people would get really into it, but the people who would play it habitually would
they
burn
are
out pretty
fairly
quickly. I think.
safe.
Like it's a concept that's just, like simply too complex and like overarching.
As long as you agree that these guys are safe from getting
like too
shot
boring
here,
for most
they're gonna
people.
go there.
So you're
Uh,
it's already this like
best,
niche
I could
fantasy essentially.
laser beam you with that dude, but that's like kind of bad.
If you give me
I don't think.
the full squad to get like D6 shots on them, I think I'll accept that.
They'll be fine.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. But what I'm saying is that like
Uh,
even at its most
that is
complete
I'll
form,
rock this guy, but, yeah.
I think like
All
people
right.
would realize
Let's start
that
with
it's
this
like
one.
We'll just make
most
our
people.
4-ups.
I don't want to say everyone. I'm not going to yuck anyone's yum. Some people
I
will
always
think that
is
a like hyper realistic
Working
space
man
flight
plan.
simulator or whatever is the
do
coolest
what
thing
you gotta
ever.
do
That
sometimes.
requires you to like
Yeah.
monitor the fuel level of each of your individual retro thrusters or whatever. It allows you to in real time disembark from your spaceship and I don't know,
15
like
inches.
unscrew one of the panels on the side
And they can
and
be
then
11.
pawn that for drug money, to which you have an addiction. You know, somebody's going to think that's the coolest thing ever. But of course,
And
I think that
8.
it's going to be like such a niche group of people. And then if you dropped that, most people would realize this is actually like way too much stuff. And I think it bloats the game. It bloats the scope of the game to the point that it becomes extremely wide, but, you know, as deep as a puddle.
Here with this unit, with the 6.
Yeah, it does ARMA numbers. Yeah, for sure.
Standing, and each guy
And
afterwards
the tough part is that, like, it preys on that niche community by just like making them fork over a tons of money for no reason.
Red player.
It's really crappy. I don't know. The context is, chat, over the weekend, Star Citizen did a live stream that's like sort of making the rounds, because it was a disaster. It was really buggy. Everyone was like combative in it for some reason. Everyone was like, all the devs were like fighting with each other. It was like real feel bads, like real hostile sort of like environment kind of vibes. And the fact that they like basically got like TPK'd because it was like all their games bugged out was just emblematic of the studio process that has constructed that game. Wild. Star Citizen's an awesome game if you're Chris Roberts. Yeah. You're so right. You're so right. How could I have mistaken, chat? It is the best game ever if you are the guy who makes all the money from it, for sure. Yeah, $1 billion is crazy, dude. But the problem, like, part of the issue is that it's micromanaged, right? Like, by all accounts, the dude in charge, right? Old Chris himself is just constantly making changes, and the scope creep is insane. I think the path to success for those games is that you have to build an engine that's off a very simple mechanism and then construct it from there. You can't try to do everything all at once. And unfortunately, that's what they tried to do. They're like, you have to, you get a spaceship, and the spaceship goes into a space station. Then you can walk around the space station, and then you can have fights inside the space station or inside the spaceship. And also, your spaceship can mine and also build bases. And also, your spaceship can do a billion other things. And you're like, no. Build a spaceship first, and then we'll go from there. You can't design it to do 100 trillion things all at once and then expect the game to ever be ready. We've seen that story a billion times. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. Anyway, chat. I just think it's a funny situation. Obviously, like, it doesn't affect me personally in any way. It's just silly.
So no way to touch
So Salad going first here is kind of a big deal. He doesn't have to deal with the potential alpha strike from these Tau units, but he does have to do, of course, is consider the threats of any of these advance and shoot bricks on the other side of the table. If he does get basically a full activation between the Storm Surge and all of the broadsides into one of these Terminator squads, there is a non-zero chance he does lose the unit, which would be disastrous.
16 is max anyways. So I would be safe there from shenanigans.
They must think it's like a long-term investment. Jesus. Someone for sure has justified it that way. It's like, it's like when people were like getting an all in on NFTs or whatever, and it's like, no. You don't understand. It's gonna appreciate in value. Star Citizen will one day be the craziest, most valuable game ever. And me having assets in it will be valuable. Like, someone has said that to themselves, and you know that. And it's just like sucks that it's this predatory group that's like preying on that.
I ain't gonna complain. So it should be a 6-inch stretch here.
Concept of a Breeze Storm mini for 10 grand? Bro.
We will stay off the strength feature.
You know how much shit I could do in Breeze Storm for 10 grand? The biggest downside for Breeze Storm is that it's entirely self-funded by myself and my business partner. It doesn't really make any money, and we just put all of our like pocket change into it, basically.
No, I'm good with that.
If we had 1/1000th of the money that this insane bloated game has, we would have multiple games and a huge IP. It turns out our concepts are much easier to design, I guess, but like the amount we could do with like a tenth of a percent, right? You know, a couple grand is incredible.
7.4 ish. I'm not in range, so I'm going to change. I'm not going to list this. I can't change.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll change that there. In that case, we'll advance this Vindicator. He's moved 1.5.
There's also, I think, interestingly, kind of especially for like big studios like that
8.5.
that have a lot of overhead. There's like a tyranny of the rocket equation almost like issue for
I'm going to run these pictures back if you don't mind.
that
Yeah,
style
of
of
I'm not going to participate
design studio because
that unit.
they end up being so big, and because their game is so big, it takes a long time. Because it takes a long time, it expands its overhead, right? It has bigger office space and more infrastructure and more employees and all that stuff.
Yeah. I was like, whoops. Like, I definitely can't reach that guy. There's no reason for me to participate with that.
And that just means that it is then also going to take longer for it to, to like break even effectively, right? So it like just becomes it's like a self-fulfilling kind of thing.
So it should be 12 inches away. If you want to come hug them.
5 seasons in a movie for sure, absolutely.
Which is easy to get to, but
it's doable. But make sure
if we were ever at the point where I could develop that game full time, we have probably 5 or 6 years of like content mapped out. The issue is like dev time on our part is hard to get, especially nowadays. The 11th edition launch really like put a damper on things because it's been so busy.
Not in the wall, but like
I really haven't had as much time as I normally have
behind the pillar
to work on it. But then the other thing is like sculpting and editing, or sculpting and like concept time. So having either doing artwork assets in house or hiring out for them is also like the big bottleneck. What would you watch while you painted? You would watch Breachstorm Breachstorm battle reps, of course. You silly goose. We'd have so much Breachstorm content.
Like the correct answer is, I think, try to kill Pathfinders, and tell myself and lie to myself that it's a good trade. But I don't know. I mean, I kill Pathfinders if I run into them.
Yeah, so the thing is, like,
did not make the stars and cry.
You are trying to get those purge points for on Salad side. His opponent does not get points for purging if he is able to kill 10th Pathfinders with an Incurser charge. He would be able to. He would get those points. He would stifle some movement from the Storm Surge potentially.
All right, that was that side of the board. This side of the table. I think
they are oathed. We have AP1 sustained hits on the Incursors. I don't know actually if.
No, that's not fair. You can't gang up on him.
2 versus 1. Get out of here. A Vindicator and a Lancer. That's too many. I don't know if
so you have this option.
I have to launch my app. 39K Pro is down recently, which has been awkward. Means that I actually have to use the 40K app.
I can touch up there. If it rotates and stuff.
The thing with upstart tabletop games is there's always drama about them.
These infiltrators will roll in advance.
Like Trench Crusade. No, I think that's specific tabletop games. Like the Trench Crusade had the problem where they were too successful. Because Trench Crusade didn't even have any miniatures when it launched. Really it was like literally like some artist was like, "Hey, here's a universe that I made in my spare time," and then some they were just like, "Hey, let's make a miniature game. Here's some rules." And because it was right as a bunch of grognards were dumping 40K for being quote too woke end quote, it ended up making $1 million. And I think I don't think that it was
effective.
People, they were prepared for that amount of success, right? And of course you're going to run into issues if you just suddenly have $1 million game studio literally out of nowhere.
I want to advance this guy. He does, and then we'll end
6 year.
That would have been funny.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think it depends very much on the specific property.
I think he's going to chill out.
Yeah, I know Wahapedia has a 11th, but it has so many ads. It's so slow.
He just shoot me there. Yeah, he's just gonna chill out back to where he belongs. I think he has a little bit more options to come here. I don't think 14 gets you anything. Let's see this guy. I don't think 14 gets you anywhere cool. Like you have to. Maybe? It's probably the best. Yeah. Don't think, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying
Should be
that
clean
people accusing
Go
40k
a
of
walk
like
up there.
being toothless or
Just
whatever are
there.
correct. But I did see a lot of
You
that.
could walk up this guy here.
You know.
That's a person.
That was like right around where they were like doing like kids novels in the universe or whatever, and they had the gall to put a black man on one of their black library books, Lake Gas,
to get out compared
and
to
people were like, they've been absorbed by the woke mind
also
virus,
5 to get out.
and we were like, okay, guys. I mean, I prefer that those like weirdos be sequestered to Trench Crusade than I have to deal with them in my community. So I think that's like much easier that way.
So
I did see that there were a couple issues with like part of the reason that community exploded so big is because of the converts from Warhammer.
Oh yeah.
And it was like it sort of absorbed a lot of people who were necessarily savory in the Warhammer community already.
Bump back, so I
And there were some issues. There were some growing pains, I guess, with that as well.
Yippee!
The Black Library can't have a black
Get the
man.
bomb
Yeah,
on
no.
you.
R.I.P.
That's what we're gonna see if we can do.
Oh yeah.
Now, it requires
So unfortunately, we can't
me.
use the
I had 2 more inches.
offensive stratagem in
Very good.
Hammer on the Incursors because they are not veteran or dreadnought keyworded.
Obviously,
We
no
are
one's basing
explicitly
that for jumps.
hoping for a good roll off of Oath of Moment.
Should be good. All right.
Yeah, to be clear, I don't think that was like,
I can't watch.
I don't know if those
Alright,
same people are still in
Travis.
that community. And it's also not an issue with
So
Trench
I
Crusade.
forget, do you have to go into closer
Like
to the unit
itself,
or
it's an
ball?
issue with
Someone
the
tell me.
You
kinds
have
of
to end
people
closer to the
who
unit.
were initially
5
attracted
move
to
3.
Trench Crusade.
Here. I think I'm closer doing that. Do I bomb you? No. But it's better than not bombing you. So
we're going to try
Not bombing
to
me is better
save
than
the
not bombing
Haywire
me?
Mine, the D3 mortal wounds from the Haywire Mine. We need
at
these guys to do
worst, we just
11
bomb whatever's left
damage
of this unit on
because
their
there's a
unit.
shield drone on the Shasui.
Fair.
She's going to be a little bit of a tough
Alright.
ask. It's 18
You wanna do
attacks
anything
with
with this?
sustains, 3s into
I think you
2s.
kind of wrapped it in pretty well, so no.
Alright,
I'm gonna tow a guy on. I have to get closer.
Given
I
you
can't
are
see
hell
over that.
short, so you definitely don't see over that.
Yeah, I definitely
Hell
don't. So yeah,
short.
cool. If one lived, I was gonna get a cheeky guide, but
Yeah. I'll punch you.
sure thing.
It could be from if you consolidate
oaths.
around the
Sustain,
corner.
so gotta
If
pull
you
back.
base this
Sure
dude
thing.
and leave these 2 and then consolidate
threes.
around, you could get a guide.
15 saves. Right on the money.
15 AP
Oh,
ones.
it's +1 to wound.
Plus
That's
1 to
cool.
wounds a drug. Yeah.
I hate it so much. We're on.
That
it's AP1s or
doesn't
5s?
quite kill them on average.
1 model lives.
Yeah, I didn't quite get them.
Because you have a 2
yeah.
guy.
So
One is
no
on 2,
primary
so
for
it
Salad
is-
here, unfortunate.
And he is
Or
technically a
either
different group,
you either
so
have
he
2
lives.
models, and then you have 2 dudes left.
He's alive.
Yeah. And then you can punch me if you care.
See if I do a wound on a 5. Nope.
I'll just walk.
The Empire's
Yeah.
strongest warrior over here, the Incursor or the Pathfinder. Now they saved that
Score anything.
Meltamine so that now
I'll
Ken has to
just guard
play
forward.
around the use of the Meltamine on any of his larger stuff. It is a 2d3 against vehicles, so there's like a...
you
it
wanna
probably
bomb
doesn't
this
do too much to the
guy?
broadsides because they have a feel no pain, but it
Uh,
could chunk
I
the
will
Storm
wait till
Surge for about 20% of its health.
I wanna bomb
Cool.
this guy.
which is not really damage that you want to give your opponent for free. So now he's going to have to consider where he places that model.
Right.
Take a battle shock with him.
On a 4-up, I get a CP from the ethereal.
Should battle shock first, right?
Oh.
Or I don't know.
I thought battle shock was the end, but I could be wrong. Battle shock.
Battle shock is very.
I pass on a 7.
Pass. Okay. I will
battle shock is the beginning of the command step now.
If there's anything else I need to do, so go ahead and blow up the bomb.
See it. It does go off.
Well, he dies.
It kills you.
So,
fortunately, it does not give me 3 points. So, but it is dead. I can't let that have. I need something to go touch that. I can't let him just go run up there for free.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
Too bad that we
options for it, which is a shame.
guess you don't have information on what is what lives in there.
So
at the time that you make those decisions, but obviously it would have scored Salad quite a few points if he had simply elected to use the mine early instead of late there. I'm taking a little bit of a score update.
So
forward position dropped for Salad. Assassination is held.
You can hit most good angles. I can come kill Predator Destructor, and then you charge me with Thunder Hammers. "30 attacks, 3s re-rolling,
34.
4s.
34, probably on 2s or 3s, re-rolling on 4s to wound, re-rolling 1s. It almost undoubtedly kills the Storm Surge every single time. Out of 10. As your opponent.
I appreciate that. For somebody who was so worried about just everything dying, you're in a good spot for nothing to die, except for maybe some incursors.
Yeah. Which will suck, but it should be okay.
So you go 7 in charge. I don't think you risk it.
Engage secure the draws for
Not a great spot to hide.
10.
No, but probably what happens is you come here, or you uppy, depending on what I give you.
Yeah.
I'll let you roll 9s all day.
Nova staff get kicked out of local events? Is that a thing?
Cry and shake your hand if you hit it, and that is what it is.
The head hired his girlfriend to handle financials. Homophobic jokes on their Facebook page.
I think I made all
I don't know much about most of that chat. I don't know. I have had weird dealings with Nova in the past.
I have no sympathy for the devil or something.
But it's less malicious than it is just I think
if you're going to play that, you deserve it.
A business being run by part-timers, probably. We tried to get a booth there this year, and they ended up ghosting us for 3 months and only getting back after the point at which we could have reasonably made travel arrangements. I tried to get permission to stream there for 6 months. I think I emailed them in February or something.
We just go
and I finally got permission 2 weeks ago.
6 more.
Communication is very difficult with the business, the company as a whole. But it is what it is.
Yeah, we're counting down.
Yeah. Okay. One more. I guess that is how math works.
He does move 9.
That's how math works.
Yeah.
So
there-ish.
It's this is the angle.
I know they have a very good relationship with Games Workshop, and so that probably gives them a lot of leeway within the community in general. But I haven't heard any of that other stuff before, so I don't
draw
know
from this corner.
I can definitely.
Will GW officially name the ability uppies? Hopefully soon.
Yeah, he saved.
I could definitely do this type of.
I don't know, chat. I'm gonna be there.
Both of them.
I think that's better.
I have a soft spot for Nova.
Yeah.
I've always had a good time every time I'm there.
Yeah.
It's the lead up to the event is always awkward, but the event itself is always really fun. So
there you go.
I don't know.
And what is the range on that? That
is 24. So it's kind of it's basically I can't shoot you there. I'd have to come up.
So if I took in a little bit here,
but if you tuck in there, that isn't range. That's the issue, right?
Yeah, for sure.
With the 40k TO. For Nova?
Thing is, if it's only one Vindicator shooting me, I'm pretty safe.
I do have one in reserves.
You do.
They use
If you put both Vindicators on
the
that
GW
side,
event staff nowadays, right?
I would hope. If not,
two should probably get there.
I know that like GW Open people are typically there.
I will
GW sends
admit
a stream
I'll be
team.
rooting for ones on the shot counts.
I was under the
I
impression
don't
that
wanna be a bad opponent, but
they like
No,
sort
I
of
was gonna
ran
say,
a lot
I
of the
hope you roll all
organizational
twos
stuff
this
for
game.
the 40k champions these days.
twos are my nightmare. Okay, so if you get there,
A lot of them
and then
quit
you
because the
go
community
10,
is
no advance
too
and
woke.
charge, you go, or no advance and shoot.
Jesus.
You go
What?
4.
It sounds like they went to go play Trench Crusade, chat.
5, and you have an extra inch. You can get up to here.
basically, it's that.
We had a
you don't get
little
almost the same.
inkling of
Yeah.
that. So we went to Historicon
Similar, but
recently.
not the same.
And it was definitely like
And
So
the
it was all- I
vibes
was-
were a little different than you typically get
I
from
am.
a gaming convention
Yeah,
these
so you go-
days,
Yeah.
because it was a lot of like
You don't even do that. You
older
just-
guys who very much were products of the 70s. It was like,
It's got 3
okay,
6 is
interesting.
7, so you go
There's
3.1.
certainly some comments being made right now.
Here. This line
Basically,
is
it's
So trying to dodge the shots with the Storm
basically the
Surge.
straight line down.
The staging position for the Vindicator is very scary
taller than
here.
that. Cool.
One interesting thing about the Crisis and the
That straight
broadside
line
battle
down.
sit teams is
So,
that being
whichever
vehicles, they can't
side-
hide,
If
obviously.
I come here, I get a Lancer and a
Which
Vindy.
it feels like they
come
should
here, I
work
get
like
2
infantry
Vindys and a
because they are
Lancer.
just basically infantry sized.
Yeah.
But being vehicle
Sounds about right.
keyworded, they
I'd
do
rather have
get
Lancer
laser
Vindy because
cannon
you're just
pretty
gonna
quickly.
not wound on your
It's a
laser
2-3
destroyer.
rolling, you know? Actually, the more granted, I'm not going to hit the laser destroyer. Roll 2 3s
Introduce
and
himself
cry.
as a Nova manager. Is it Mark Brandt or Mike Brandt?
Yeah, laser destroyer never hits or
It
wounds.
never hits. No. And the opponent's rolls a 4 up to save, right?
Yeah, that too. That too.
He was the OG Nova guy,
No,
right?
they don't. Holy lottery noises.
Listen, I run my fair share of rail hammerheads.
Your FLGS is a
You don't know how many times
pride
I've
flag
re-rolled
over
a
the table.
successful
That's
wound
cool.
trying to get a dev.
Yeah.
I do appreciate
Yeah, I
that, especially the Warhammer community, which has had. I literally
Alright,
have been on like dates
If
with
I'm
people
going
who are
to
not
lose you.
who were not
I'm gonna get shot by at
a
least
part
Vindy
of
and
the
a Lancer.
like
I
the
wanna get value out of
gaming
it.
or 40k community at all.
I
And
think
I
what
would
that means is
we would discuss
try and
like
kill the
talk about
Predator
Warhammer
Destructor,
because obviously like that's my
and
job.
put some shots into the Terminators.
And they would be like, "Oh,
so
those
everything
people
else
are like
we can
really bigoted, right?"
the
And I was
Terminators,
like,
and then how do
no,
we kill these
not anymore.
incursors?
We're actively running those people out of the community.
Cursors are
And
probably
the amount of like the difference in
first off,
tone
have a guide for the
that the
Predator
community has between
You go.
5 years ago and now is crazy.
This line is cursed. That's all hell. Because you have to be on the other side of the building.
Yeah, it's not where I want to be.
Yeah.
Okay, so not real. You can do it on an auto 6. Don't want to go over an ethereal for that. But he's not going to give me any more CP for the rest of the game, so possibly. Number 3s, no rerolls. 2s, no rerolls.
A lot of the toxic stuff
I just need
is
one
from
to get through.
online
and I
people
get
who
there.
don't model or play. Yeah, it's from the weird,
If I do that, what do you
the
give
weird
me?
like lore people
Probably
who
just send out
identify
Terminators
with Warhammer as an
and, like,
unironic
maybe
setting.
shoot some.
That's where like a lot of the
Um,
problematic parts of the community, and I would imagine like a lot of the problematic sort of what's the word like interpretation from the rest of
can
the
go
world
retouch
comes
here to
from.
kill incursors. We don't touch here. We do
You know,
touch
it's
here.
the people who
And I
I
think
don't
that's
know.
not shoot backable as long as we're just like on this line where the ethereal is.
I think we can all identify who we're talking
I'm going
about.
to save
generally
this
speaking.
storm surge spot. See what the advance would have to be to get
Yeah.
him there.
When I'm gonna do a video with Asmongold, that's who I'm talking about, chat.
5 is 7.
He's gonna give us a bad name.
8.
That's
No.
my max move.
4 on dice?
It's like a 4 on the dice.
Yeah, I'll read
Worst
4
one you heard
dice.
was getting in a taxi in Nottingham,
Okay. And then
talking to a
what
guy
would
about Warhammer World. He was like, "Oh, you mean the
the
Nazi
theory have to
building?"
be?
Oh, brutal, dude.
He's infantry, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it is such a
so
weird
you'd have to
situation
Need the 6.
Yeah.
where
He needs the auto 6.
it's
Okay, so we roll
it
Storm
is
Surge
like
first.
it's a
If we get the 4,
satirical
we definitely
setting
go for that. I did not set myself up well with deployment.
that
This is
has
not a map I've
grown
played
like
yet,
on
so
its
I'm looking
on
forward to
a lot of
seeing
its
how I've
its own
screwed up.
merits, partially because it's like a it's like the world's
Okay,
first big
so
miniature
if we
game,
do that,
right? And so it's basically cornered
What
the
happens
entire
is we just get
industry.
the 1-inch advance.
If you are the basically only
guide,
name in an industry, of course you're going to do well.
do
But
with
it's
you.
weird that it's like a satirical setting that's satirizing like such
They probably
serious
just come to
content.
this hole.
Yeah.
And
Storm
it
Surges up
does
here. Yeah, so they just come into the hole.
Right.
And
and
then
that like is all like people are also like just really
Pathfinders
into
come
on
up.
its
That
like
gets us secure.
for the setting itself.
You advance, you can't
And
do
so
the
it
action.
does
that sucks.
seem like it ends up being this kind of like dog whistle. But it's not. We just like
You're
toy
dead.
soldiers. Stop.
Advance you up here. This pocket is safe. Terminators come this way. But if
Yeah.
Terminators toe on, I can just leave one guy hanging out and give them -1, and then that's not.
It's the people who identify
good.
with Punisher
So
or
you go
Starship
7.
Troopers. Yeah, exactly. That's a
Is it into like a 10?
other good examples
hanging
of
out over here.
the same group. I think.
I do VVets. John.
You do
the
have
people who
VVets,
like don't realize the irony in
I'm not as worried
uh,
about Van Vets killing them.
any of those.
Assuming you oath the Storm Surge, right? If you oath them,
Those,
then
properties.
I
it
do
would be
get
scary,
2
but
oaths. I'm a friendly reminder. I do get 2 oaths in this unit, this army.
that's right. Does Kenigvar have to see, or does he just have to be on the
He
battlefield?
does have to see, but I can just up down him.
Okay.
Like a lazy bastard, which I probably will do. I'll be honest. He's gonna get up down. if
That's fair.
if you give me the proper target that I need to shoot.
That's fair.
Yeah, so
Well, it
being
feels
able
fair.
to like drop ship redeploy Kenigvar is going to be big.
So, oath
So
Storm
we can
Surge.
get him line of sight to specific
then second
targets.
oath, Twin
Like you
Lance,
could put him in line of sight
It's
in a
15
hidden position
attacks
onto the Storm
on
Surge, for example, and
threes
then kill
rerolling,
another unit, and then redirect
fours
those to the
reroll
Storm
ones.
Surge
I can
and then
get lethal
blast it.
pluses on it. Importantly.
The susses is annoying.
Yeah, Starship Troopers is
Here, we just ask you to
Starship Troopers is the most clear and
walk
present
up. You come here, and then you can do the action
example
there
of
next turn,
satire since
Assuming Storm Surge is dead.
what's the like Thomas Paine thing from a million years ago?
Okay, I think we have some semblance of a plan.
Like a reasonable request
We're
or whatever.
Assuming
The
Van Vet's
paper
not
about
gonna
how
kill Twin
like
Lance.
you can solve food
No, like,
issues by eating babies.
Have an idea of
All right. Yep. So Storm Surge
it's-
is going to roll in
Yep,
advance.
let's see it.
Get
It's
the-
just
all right,
it's
cool.
just so
He doesn't do
clearly
the thing.
it's hysterical. I don't know.
So we're not getting a predator structure. That sucks.
Common sense. That's what
So
it is.
then-
Common sense, of course.
Yippee.
We
My
Yeah, right.
inability to actually read has
tempted. I can't lie to you. I have 3. I got the ethereal.
is coming to the fore.
That puts me to 1.
Got the juice.
So bad advance of the Storm Surge, so it's not going to be able to push this turn.
Assuming I auto 6, yeah.
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 We're trying really hard here,
Um,
of course, to get a center
what is
objective
this?
secured for Ken Edwards because of that vital link.
I lose Storm Surge, and I don't have a great way to.
The book was
Vengeance?
unironic, yeah. We're talking about the movie explicitly
Broadsides
here.
pick up the Lancer.
The book is very different. The book is also
They don't pick up
interminable.
indicators 'cause you just AOC.
It's just a
okay, we
political.
gotta CP
it's
this.
just a political statement wrapped in the veneer of having cool power armor.
There
it's
you
like
go.
so
Clap
fucking
it up for
boring.
Storm Surge. Everybody, round of applause.
God damn.
So he fits here. He's going to be off the train just so there's no cheeky, like, placing a vindicator here you can get. But it'll be on this one.
Yeah.
And then
It's
we
like the
will
people who
spend
got
again.
butthurt about Homelander being pathetic. Yeah,
Auto 6,
For
the
sure.
ethereal.
like, but Homelander's so cool
And
though.
here.
We love him.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
we
cool.
agree.
Thank you.
We can get there.
No, he's not.
Appreciate it.
He sucks.
Broadsides are going to advance.
He's a weird, crazy person.
3, they're just going to
Who
fit in
kills
this
people for
hole
fun.
that we know that they fit in.
Yeah.
He is hanging there on his missile pods. I've never seen that.
That's funny.
Go 7, you can get there. If
The
you
real question is going to be how much can I kill next turn?
Yeah, it was very satisfying.
how much can you
character
uppy
arc for
downy?
sure, at the end there.
I
I understand that people were
uptown
like,
tweets.
I guess
Tweets,
maybe
okay.
less
So it'll
impressed by
it'll
the
be
spectacle of that
most
show's
likely.
finale, but I thought it was
Not
totally
exactly.
fine.
Terminators.
People were like,
And
"It's like
maybe
Game of
kill.
Thrones all
After
over again." And I was like, "I
this-
don't know."
I've
It seemed
planned,
like it
my whole
kind of
entire
signposted
tournament
where it
ahead
was going the
every
whole
single time I
time.
play this army. So
Yeah.
it may or may not be killed.
I mean, I feel you.
We'll
I
see.
just spent a whole lot of time doing the same thing. So, cool. So we're gonna be here off the terrain. You can fit your 2 cyclone guys on this corner, so you can't get shooting into them. You're just not gonna kill them. That's what we're gonna say.
You're just you wouldn't kill a
Um,
broadside battlesuit.
Mhm.
This is aggressive, chat.
Suits are
So
going to
Storm Surge pushes
spread
up.
out
It's
and
going to
just
be able
leave
to
room for
attack the
this
assault
1-inch advance
terminators,
to fit here.
which does feel a little aggressive, to be honest, because it's going to get charged and probably blown up.
Advanced Riptide. Touches
Yep.
here. Should be off this line. So I don't think he's shootable in return. Pathfinders are going to advance. 5. They don't need to do anything cool. They're just going to sit up under here.
I'm a little worried about the Vindicator just redirecting and
worries.
dropping shots into the broadside
And I just want to
battleships.
leave room so that if you charge them, you have to
Losing
be
broadside
inside the wall.
battleshoots is incredibly
I can always just
problematic
you have to
for
switch back a little bit more if you want that to happen.
the Tau game plan.
There you go. That'll do.
Vast majority of toxic stuff has been
I know
entirely
this.
online. I think that's very reasonable. We had
remember the
one of the
-2.
players I had on my
yeah, 9. Yeah,
or I streamed 2 games of over the weekend.
Oh, you're
warned for
Jeff
this.
playing Dark Angels. It was
yeah.
his first tournament,
We're just going to twist a gun.
and he said he was like
around.
unironically shocked
Uh,
at like how just like chill
Piranha
everyone
is going to take
was.
this guy's in advance.
Summer
It's a 3
Slaughter
to 1,
was,
so
I
go
think,
15.
in general, an extremely chill event.
It's going to be here,
He's gonna
It's
hug
an
me,
infiltrator
yeah.
unit, so no mines on this one.
and then
You
he's
push
going
a
to
little
ask
bit
them to
farther
take a battle
forward.
shock test at the end of the movement phase.
George.
Cell suits are going to go up.
But I think people do
One guy
recognize
will
that
touch.
the people
One guy will
who,
touch, yeah.
like generally speaking, the people who do actually go out and play Warhammer are well-adjusted people who are just there to have a good time.
What is 8?
Like the
What do you
super
look like?
kludgy weirdos are locked in basements somewhere,
To
or
here.
No, I don't get
only
these
interact
guys
on
with
Reddit
any-
or whatever.
So this pocket is still safe unless you uppy downy and just come right
Librarius
here, in which case
Conclave
I
is the
die
second
horribly.
detachment.
And I
This
think I
should
don't-
be
an
pinned
option.
in the chat.
I don't want to
folks.
give you that. I
What?
don't want to die
No.
horribly.
Oh, excuse me, they're not pinned. That's my
Aw,
bad.
man.
Oh, they are in
Dying
the video
horribly is not
description.
on the list of things to do.
Well, dang.
Oh, no, they're pinned. No, just kidding. They're there.
Can't touch this, so this pocket is still pretty safe. I'm not
Yeah.
super scared of 2 Cyclone Terminator shooting, so we're gonna take this guy's Advanced Riptide.
That's what
Not
everybody
scared of
says.
2
I'm
Cyclone
not scared.
Terminators.
I'm not
Famous
scared of
last
2
words.
Cyclone missile launchers shooting me, and then they immediately die.
Listen, if I immediately die, then I get to go
It's
to
a
bed
true
early
story.
tonight.
I've killed so much shenanigans with 2 Cyclone missile launchers.
Don't doubt you at all. I don't doubt you at all. I'm rooting for it, and then we can just shake hands, call it, and if you start picking off tanks with cyclones, I think we're good.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that is about everything. We're off the terrain. We have a guy
Getting drunk
shooting
and fighting
here.
in parking lots is definitely a vibe for sure.
Yeah, cool. So I'm gonna go end of my movement phase.
That is
These
that
infiltrators
is,
take a battle shock for me.
I guess, the other end of the spectrum. Maybe you can be too relaxed.
Oh, they're brave, brave boys. Cool. And then we're gonna head
But,
into shooting.
yeah.
As long as you're cool with that.
I think sort of generally an
no
issue.
reactions, no shenanigans.
Don't get
We are...
Unspeakably drunk
Cell suits will guide here.
in your at your
I stole
40K
it from
event.
Glennis here. Durante Bazzini. TTS grinder on Tau, and I
Yeah.
stole them from him because it's sick. I'm not even
So we
ranging.
auto 6 advance the ethereal, so we can use the
We can-
marker
yeah.
drone to illuminate the predator
it was not
destructor.
even
So we get a
possible.
storm
Okay.
surge
So-
You got a
activation into
destroy
the
missile
predator.
launcher. You gotta-
I see the line, chance.
I mean, I'll ASC out of it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think it is probably
Unless you want
guide
to change.
here.
Yeah. if you
Yeah,
wanna-
it's guide here.
Yeah.
Because the just kill you gun isn't in range. I'm not
Alright,
used to
yeah.
having to
Can you
double
get
check ranges
speakably
with
drunk?
Tau.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mhm.
So yeah, it is ethereal guides, terminators instead of predator, and I'm sad.
No,
So-
no issues.
We'll start with shooting. It's going to be Riptide into the incursors first.
Got me down.
Okay, we're gonna
No
shoot the
structure.
terminators instead.
These
Seems
aren't
less
librarians, so they're not -1 strength, right?
less of
No,
a
of course, yeah.
relevant target
Won't
there.
overcharge, there's no
Of course,
need.
the steel font will activate
hope.
on those guys once they start
Big
losing
gun
casualties.
on 3s, rear 1s, rear 1s,
Lethals.
2 lethals, and then 2s. Give me 6 AP2s.
They're dead. Bye-bye.
Storm Surge. He's going to shoot into the Terminators. Any reactions?
Do you want a plus AP?
I have to do that at the start of the shooting phase, and I'm just going to hold up 2 CP on my turn. So
an interesting,
Let me think.
an interesting
nonsense.
sort of interaction here is going to
What's
be
AP
to that Kanekvar can only
I think out of principle, I do have
reposition
the AOC. So
the Oath of Moment if you
Go ahead.
destroy the
So
initial
we'll go to the
target,
damage 4 guns first.
which means
You
that
are within
if
12, so this is on 2s.
Ken presents
with
2
lethals.
incredibly resilient bricks
And
to
then
Salad,
3s because somebody's a jerk.
it's likely that
4 3-ups.
he won't be able to kill the first one before activating into the second one.
Donated
okay.
$20 through
I see how it
super
is.
chat. My issue with
cool.
the
I was hoping
final
I'd lose a
season
guy
was that it
too.
was
I just didn't want to
actually a
lose, like,
rather
4.
faithful ending,
Yeah,
but
that's fair.
didn't need to spend
100 killer
season 4
hits,
spinning wheels and setting up a
1
random
dead
new
please.
show getting there.
No
A
deaths.
lot of the hate was from
Alright, we're good.
Oh, it was from
Cool.
Homelander
Four up
Weirdos.
So
Well, thank you.
this is
Thanks
the
for the super
46
chat, bud.
blast gun.
Appreciate it.
So plus 2 to this. So big 16.
Yeah, so 16. We go 10, 2 on 2s with lethals.
Yep.
And then strength 4, I guess, so 5s.
It's 5s, yeah.
8 2-ups.
Oh. Take 3. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that's what you're after, wasn't it? And then we have the 9 twin link guns.
I'm trying to have one guy die so I can just get closer and get some movement.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. So I'm probably going to use this twin link here to not hand you wounds.
Yeah.
Cool. I don't hand you
Yeah.
any wounds.
Don't have any wounds anyways. Then you still have
That should have been all of it.
SMS?
Was
that was
that-
the 9 twin linked. So there's 6 SMS and 3
Was that
burst.
the full
There are 5 of
activation?
one twin
We
linked,
didn't kill
so-
anyone?
Ah.
Oh,
roll it all
no,
together.
chat.
Gotcha.
All right. So no action because
Every once in a while I get
somebody
into
killed my action.
I get into the mood
but
to
we're gonna
watch
get-
a show and I get
yeah,
sucked in.
gonna
I
get
just watched
5
Barry.
on,
I'm almost done with it.
Cure No Man's.
I started it
overall
like last
engage,
week and it's just been
we'll
like
check
running it
in.
nonstop. That show
I'm excited to see
is phenomenal.
how I fucked up.
That is a show that the
way.
end is like so dramatically different from the beginning that it's kind of a culture shock, but that show's really good.
I could just point at you.
Like
That's
Halo
not
season
an
2.
issue.
Yeah, sometimes I just want to watch a show. I don't know.
This is where I'm debating whether or not Canuck needs to get picked up right now.
So Temporal
yeah.
Corridor picks up the gun Terminators. I'm going to try to get a spot to shoot at the broadsides. The broadsides are the
I do
most
remember I have,
dangerous unit, I think, on the
Revenge
table right
Oath
now
and
for
-1 damage
Salad.
and shooting.
Mm-hmm. Importantly, not in melee. Importantly,
Yeah.
not in melee.
It's nice in melee, but
Yeah.
unfortunately,
That was a tremendously
people who wrote
bad
the
round of
codex
shooting
assumed
from
we just
Stormsurge.
would never get it. in melee.
Ken did. He
I'm gonna
did
continue
call
being
out
stream.
before the stream started that Salad should not be worried about the Storm Surge because it always whiffs, and it seems like that's what happened there. I should watch from. Can Masters of the Maelstrom be led by Bile? Unlikely. They can probably be in a unit with
Broadside's
Bile,
juicy.
but I doubt that they can be led by Bile. Although I don't know what the distinction would be
I want to say Oath the one goes into
because
the
they're like just an attachment now. They don't have like weird special rules anymore.
There's a line where I can have missiles shoot you from within that building. Like I'm here.
The MFM took the Huron requirement away. What requirement was that, chat?
That's better. I can get that there too.
To answer the
I think
question,
we oath these guys. I think we see what we can get. Yes, Riptides are scary.
it's
But
Bile.
we just gotta go for it, I think.
Bile cannot lead the Masters of the Maelstrom.
Yeah.
In the most technical sense, Fabius Bile may not be attached into the Masters of the Maelstrom.
At worst, I was really hoping you killed a guy, because I actually don't even know if I would have even revived him, which is a weird thing to say, because I kind of wanted to use.
But I don't think that's the spirit of the question, to
So
be clear.
I do not use pickup count is the important.
The Masters of the Maelstrom can be in a unit that has Bile in it, but they can't be led by Bile.
Just get moving here.
To be clear, there's like a bunch of different documents that say a bunch of weird shit about leader effects.
Alright.
Only the Munitorum Field Manual matters.
We should have 3 CP on my turn.
The Munitorum Field Manual is explicitly the gold standard for leader keywords.
Oh. Alright, we'll go to drawing. Grievous Blow, which is auto goes away, right? I believe so.
I should watch From because you hate it.
Oh. Nice horse draws.
It's a good reason to watch something, I guess.
I'm cheeky. I get 4 primary for the turn.
Mm-hmm.
You killed 1 unit.
All seasons are both slap and are a letdown.
I should kill at least 1 target. If I can kill these 3 units, it's a good turn. Moving. This is really a gamble turn. I don't know if this is the right play, but we're gonna try it.
Got a 5 to me.
Yeah, sounds right. I agree. This guy should make the wall, and the other 2 should not make the wall. I'll put a guy on the outside.
It doesn't look like I have
He has options to shoot.
anything that it's on, so.
And this guy will just take the wall.
Oh well. So Oath did go on the broadside battle suits.
That's probably too bad.
I guess it looks like we're probably gonna hope that the combination of the Vindy, assuming you can get line of sight, which it looks like it can, and the Terminators can shoot down the broadsides, and then we can reselect the Storm Surge as the second Oath target, and then charge it and kill it.
3 inches left.
There's also a +1 to hit strat for Terminators, so they do have a little bit of leeway, even if the Storm Surge doesn't get oathed.
He's gonna shoot first.
Of course, you're gonna take that charge whenever you can get it.
I'm gonna do weird. So move him back there, like that. Sure, he's in 24. Okay.
I think having conflicting feelings about a show is probably a pretty good sign.
This seems like a gamble, but you gotta do what you gotta do, ladies.
Clearing the Pathfinders from the side here has unlocked
Nice hole.
a nice line of sight
Yeah,
in this area that could potentially also shoot at
Messed up my whole flow.
the broadsides. Yeah, this
think
is big.
Easy.
Yeah.
Might
That
be
was the
2
whole
shots
thing.
going into the broadside battle suits. Is that true?
I'm just gonna
are
move
we
this
doing
guy
here?
to. We know where he's at.
I think this
I
guy
can
gets
just
to walk
save.
up all the way.
Does
Because I
he?
kind of realized I need
Oh, yeah.
the way this is gonna work
Oh,
is if
This
guy
broadside
gets
unit
to-
is too far forward, Chad. I don't know.
It's fine.
If we could get 2 Vindicators on them, I don't know if I'm
I don't think this guy can see that.
I think
I think the
Yeah, that
intention
second one is not
this
seeable.
guy
confident about
gonna
their
be stuck first,
survivability.
Then this guy shoots, and then from there it's gonna be these guys. I've been scarred by these stupid broadsides so many times in my life. So the intention here is
Yeah, if you haven't seen this broadside battle suit unit in action, Chad, it's pretty wild.
The range of the last guy.
You can
but also
give, well, they get lethal hits from Modka, and you can give
I
them
agree.
a bonus AP
Because we are told
with Focus Fire.
Otherwise, this
So you
yeah.
can stack a bunch of offensive bonuses on that unit to the point that it kind of goes insane. The number of people I've seen who have just been shocked by
if I don't
the
kill
damage
with this,
output of that broadside brick is surprising to me.
Bro.
I was gonna say if you don't kill the ethereal, you can just concede, but
I'll have this unit, right? And then, worst case scenario, I have another ancient librarian to shoot you. A librarian to shoot you. Oh, cover's fake against you. Why am I even trying to get cover? It's the fakest rule of all time against Tau players. There is no cover in bossing, say, type of stuff.
There is no cover in
I
bossing,
think you're going to be
say.
occupied with a lot of random shenanigans.
I think I'm going to be pretty occupied too.
Lancer will just... It'll take the 3 inches just to move and shoot this dude. The intention. I don't know if I'm within 24 or not. I think I can get within 24 without...
If you're towing on there, you're within 24?
Yeah, it's a toe on it.
Oh, without towing?
We do have a Star Scythe team in reserve here, chat, for Tau that we'll have to consider.
No.
For drop points. If Ken's able
this
to clear the backline and unlock his end-of-game scoring, taking the Space Marine home objective, that's obviously going to be pretty helpful.
This dude. Not like that. Eyesight sucks. Predator's not doing a lot. But I think he needs to get active. So, oh shoot. Come back in the corner. I went to highlight him and save him.
I thought you were just trying to get some mortals on the Storm Surge.
There. Or just shoot a Storm Surge. I think we'll just shoot a Storm Surge. Because you're only T11?
Yeah.
Yeah. These guys. Should get some guys to shoot.
I always like when these marine, like random marine bodies get to use their full effectiveness. Because they do have, in the spectrum of
They're not really in the mood to do anything with the Prana.
kind of random utility units, they do have a pretty distinctly above average offensive profile.
Or maybe they do get active with the Prana and we just take away guns. Come all the way back.
Yeah, Reavers are a really good example. Like scout and reduce your OC and have like 4 AP1 melee attacks. The issue with a lot of them is move 6, like no threat range increases.
So we can do
You
it
have
with
to
this
source advance and charge
don't
from
like
somewhere, and even then it's not that impressive. But you're comparing them to things like Howling Banshees, which are like move 11, or like move between 10 and 11, auto advance 6,
one. So
or like Hormigons, which are move
Overture
10,
Canuck.
advance
See if
like
it's
in
done.
charge.
Should be able to. Just gotta
And as like similar units, you're just like looking at these Space Marine units that are so slow.
We can put dudes back there. That's fine. I don't think you'll actually kill Canuck with Flamer idiots. Or Burst Cannon idiots. You don't have anybody guiding him. So it should be
I do think Reavers has like an interesting, like rapid
Reavers.
ingress threat is kind of a cool place to be because they have
Oh, yeah.
deep strike rate with the graph shoots, which is cool.
Potentially, I want to see.
Might see a rapid ingress from
I
a Star
need-
Scythe battlesuit team.
Guide.
Just play
There's
Stormlands.
probably 2
Easy.
stealth suit teams.
It's so simple.
And then miners kill 1.
Reavers are weird because I think they were designed. I
Nice
mean,
comes
clearly
here.
they were
Then auto
designed
6,
in an
gets
era
me in rapid
before
fire.
Primaris jump packs. So they were trying to be like the JPI equivalent or the Assault Intercessor equivalent, but for Primaris. And at the time, Primaris Assault Intercessors didn't exist.
points for controlling.
nor
a central
did Primaris
objective.
jump pack
I would really like
units.
to have
And
-1 damage up.
They were kind of
Two
like the redheaded
broadsides.
stepchild because they just didn't do any of those
I
things.
can save.
And
Yeah. That's what
now
I'm
they're
looking
just like a
is
ground pounding
potentially
light
way to do it
infantry
for free.
sweeper, which is like not an archetype anyone needs.
Stealth suits just come like this.
But when they do get cheap enough to get play, I think it's cool.
I think you can do it. Yeah. There you go.
Jesus.
Nonsense.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was an
Gives me
extremely
8, stays
impressive
outside
sneeze
of
from
8
the
there.
background there.
Off this, so you charge. If you kill, maybe you can
Shadow
get
Mark
back on.
Talon does seem like a good
If
place
not,
for
you
them.
don't.
Phobos synergies are always good to have.
Not a way to make that an 11, so cool. Yeah, I'm going to do this for free with still suits.
Yeah.
And head over to you.
Just wanted. All right, we will start.
The Reaver
With-
Captain? I think
Anyone?
we're talking about different Reavers.
We
Shit.
will shoot with HMK, like we discussed.
Cool. I'm going to give -1 damage.
All right. Let's roll my dice. Big 7. Neat.
This, I told you
Big
this is
9,
what I
sorry.
wanted.
Big 9 on force. Nice.
Who needs cover?
9 saves.
All right. AP3, we're looking at 5s here.
Oops. Yes, sir. Not bad though. Let's do ordered roll.
The Space
So,
Marine Reaver
2
guy? The Reaver
damage.
Lieutenant? Is that what we're talking about, chat?
3 damage.
2,
Goes to
3.
6, 7. Kill 1 dude. Exactly. Alright. Then Hunter Killer hits. 1 more save, please. No. For 2 damage.
Take a 3.
There
it's not
is
D6
a
No.
so used
Phobos
to mine.
Captain, but he's a gun dude. He gives you like
Oh,
redeployment
Phobos.
on your infantry
6.
units.
2 saves. AP nil.
2s.
And has like an AP1
Okay.
melee attack.
Other Vindicator. Same thing.
Here comes the 1.
Number of shots. 7.
No,
The
I'll
Phobos
accept it, I guess.
Captain was good for a very, very brief shining moment in like 9th edition, because you could give him like a 4 damage sniper weapon,
Nice.
which was extremely
Cool.
cool.
Guy on 6. Ordered roll.
If you
Killed the
if you
first
like
guy,
built him out, you could
guy
give him
on 1.
effectively
Speed
effectively
10,
precision,
kill
ignore
him
load op,
before
or
death.
ignore lookout sir, plus like bonus damage and
I
AP and
think
stuff.
like the correct option is.
He was
there's a
horrifying for
debate.
like guard infantry, for example. Like
I
guard
just think,
characters
let me
were
go kill
always
these
important,
guys.
and so just
Then
being able to
there.
pick out all the characters from the guard army was like brutal.
Um,
So sometimes he saw play in like metagames where killing specific characters is very important. It was like the one time that dude has
and
ever been good
hope
though.
These guys can solo, but the problem is he didn't. I think I still have to put on the search. I think I still put on the storm search.
So I think some Space Marine units will get a total overhaul. Yeah, I think so.
Shooting.
I think we're because like Marines are looks
keep these
like
stuff.
are going to
Predator
be
will shoot
getting
you
a
will not shoot
redux on their
HMK.
army ability.
I think.
A lot of units are
two
going to
laser
change
cannons.
dramatically with how they interact,
Both
and I
hits.
think we're also going to see a lot of weapon profiles change
wounds.
to account for the fact that they won't get out the moment anymore.
Pick one.
It's going to be a huge paradigm
For
shift.
3.
What does the Reaver Lieutenant do? I
Outside
think he just
24.
gives lethal
Let's talk
hits.
About that. Here's autocannon.
He's a different
2
version
saves.
of the
One.
Phobos Lieutenant with like a
Take
knife loadout
3.
instead of a gun. He gives
Makes
lethal
sense.
hits and the shoot and scoot ability.
Shoot Lancer.
It's weird because he's not a Reaver Lieutenant. He's a Lieutenant in Phobos armor with
Oh, we talked about this. I was supposed to save these.
I think with a
Yeah.
with a specific loadout.
Free reroll. For 4 damage.
Oh, maybe
I
I'm
think-
wrong actually. I think that was the case for a bit in Index, but I think
these
he's
guys
been
will
Yeah, I
shoot
think
changed.
they're
all
dead
the-
already from these guys.
No, he is a
all the
Reaver
missiles
Lieutenant.
there.
Sorry,
And stuff.
that's my bad.
Louis Vuitton's
He
right, and then
makes
all the
your aura
characters.
bigger for their
Sure thing.
their OC
Is
thing.
this worth a +1 to hit here?
He adds lethal and he makes their
CP.
data sheet ability a
1
little
CP
bit better.
For charge reroll, 1 CP for something else. 1 +1 to hit here. Why not? Oh, I should be down to 2.
Oh,
There.
that's so big.
Cool.
Why is it so large, chat? Sorry.
Alright, let's start with the bolters here. It's like 40.
It increases the range of their terror troop ability.
I'll set 1 guy's out because I'm lazy.
He can join Hounds of Morkai. What a callback.
Because I +1 hit. 3s again.
Okay, yeah, cool.
look.
I die. I'm
Negative.
very dead.
Missiles. 3 hits. 3 saves. AP2.
5s. Take 2.
And damage. Kill 1. Put a guy on 2. On 2 wounds.
Hope Dark Angels gets fun stuff.
But
Yeah.
I took 2
It
now.
would be cool if they did indexes
Then
for all the
shot and overcharge.
supplement
2.
supplement chapters. It would actually make sense why they're
they
waiting
hits
so
'cause
long
I
on the
recover,
first
and I get
round of
one more.
codexes. Like Orcs being first
One
and
dead
Space
and two
Marines not being
AP2s.
first is actually kind of insane.
Fives.
So
Take
both
all 3.
In the context.
roll.
Space Marines not being first and coming out 3
puts
months
him down to
after the
3.
edition dropped is like kind of wild.
I can't count.
R.I.P. Hounds of Mokrai, indeed. The coolest tech unit in all time.
Very good. Very good job, guys.
So dropped this
This is what we
unit
can shoot.
to maintain
Let's shoot
control
up
of this
to-
objective so that we
Before you
could
shoot more,
get
you mind if I
hold
ask to
points
swap,
at the top here.
the one with the marker drone onto the point?
Yeah,
Because that's the one
that's
that
okay.
always had to live. Cool. Thank you.
Yep. Yeah, I don't blame. I am okay with that.
Thank you.
I think Sternguard will get hunter
think I
weapons.
should
That would be
shoot
cool.
these guys.
Yeah, it'd be cool if combi weapons just became hunter instead of like
I'll
weird
shoot
anti-infantry
6
guns.
I'll shoot 6 infiltrator shots there.
The
and I'll shoot
anti-infantry
4 bolter
devastating
shots
thing
to
has
that guy.
never felt
Cool.
like it fulfills the combi weapon fantasy as
There.
hard as the previous versions.
Yeah, alright, neat. Into the other dude. Neat. Alright, they're done. We'll overcharge plasma pistol, put 2 bolter shots there, and 2 bolter shots there. Here's a plasma pistol overcharged. It hits. It takes 2 damage on the piranha.
Cool.
2 damage, 2 shots on the piranha, 2 hits, nothing. 2 shots on the suits, nothing. Owie check. Good. Alright. I think that's everybody in the world, besides the Terminators who are going to shoot, and the 2 are not going to shoot. Charge time. I'll start with these guys.
Yep. Show me that 5.
Big dead.
Easy money. They were so excited to show 5, they gave it to you twice.
Yeah. Should it be an issue? I'm just going to take all movement as long as I end.
So we cleared
with
the
three
broadsides
objectives,
and
it's
hit
gonna
the
be
the charge
intention
onto the
here.
storm surge.
Cool.
Kanik Var came down. Oh yeah, on the terrain feature. I don't believe his ability has a range requirement. It's like 24 inches or something.
What? You give me so much value. So we'll have to see how this goes. I don't think I can legally fit over here.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
So we should demolish this.
No, it's just visible
Should be
actually.
dead.
Yeah, for the hammer of a
Yeah, turn right.
eye
About as
detachment
poorly as
ability,
I could have possibly gone, so we'll see.
Yeah.
and so I
Yeah.
think we likely
I
lose
think
the
you
storm
let me have the
surge.
broadsides, and that was
Yeah,
the
almost
issue.
certainly
Never
lose
had
the storm
Broadsides
surge.
was terrible. Missing
I mean, I don't want to say
was
that it's ogre, but it does feel a little ogre.
Should be an issue. We'll put
This was the Alpha Strike Modcall army just getting Alpha Struck
I
by
wanna
Iron
switch.
Hands,
I want to back these guys up
which
a
is
little
brutal.
Yeah, for sure.
So I know that
Plus,
Sternguard have a combi weapon through that's not an option.
I don't think anybody else could end within.
Is that real? It's like they just gave them a combi
I don't
weapon
really care about
because they have a
that.
combi like
Because-
Melta, right? Is the one that you can
this
build,
Libby unit.
but they just gave them a combi weapon, but it doesn't.
Vanguard vets are more important here. 7.
It's just not in their kit.
Once again, no one's going to base. Should I
What
get
happens with
engaged?
non-compliant chapters in the new Space Marine
This-
Codex
you
traps?
want
Either
free
they'll
movement? That's
use
kinda
it
messed
or
up,
they'll
man.
get unique rules. We don't know, champ.
I know, man. I'm sorry. I apologize. Importantly, I want to stay outside of 3 of these guys.
He should have to end with well, I guess if he just technically moves first, then yeah.
I think you're right. I think you are still right, though. They do need to end with an inch.
Yeah, because you can. Cool.
And then we'll just walk that way, and then we'll see what we can do. These guys will charge. Not worth the CP. These infiltrators will charge. 3 doesn't. Don't think fails. Can't fail.
Oh, is it the one that the
Not even
Blood
close,
Angels
not
guy
even
has
close. Actually,
in the
probably actually
artwork?
close.
They show sprues.
I should have rolled this unit first. I'm a little stupid. Actually, that was really bad.
Oh yeah, they have double combi flamer, combi melta, double combi melta. Oh no, they have combi plasma in there.
I might be recoverable.
No,
I think it is.
I don't know what you're talking about, chap.
Right, fights. No interrupts. Just punch here. Comes here. This guy comes here. Comes here. So all these guys are in. That's over here.
Oops.
I think all but
Sorry,
2
chat.
guys, maybe. I think I can get this guy.
You can
in.
probably get this guy in.
I see 1, 2.
Hitbox is really awkward.
I don't think I care that much. I lose 3 models. I lose
That's
3
fair.
attacks, and it's like super dead anyways. So
Yeah,
I have
if it's down to like 1 swing, we can try and figure it out. I'm not opposed to that.
Yeah, I don't think.
Here
I'll
you
say
go,
no for
chat.
now, and we'll roll it. We'll see what happens.
So is it this guy? Is that what you're talking about?
It goes to
His thing is in the
24 plus
artwork.
28.
Or is in the box. So I don't know.
28 whack-a-moles. Let's do it. Forwards. Nope. United Devs.
You know, I remember when the Phobos
do.
Rune
Do
Priest
I
was the
explode?
ninja. I sure do. That guy was sick.
Vents. It don't explode.
Yeah, the combi plasma's in the box. There goes the storm surge.
Let me do pylons here.
R.I.P.
Yeah, for sure.
There. Come there. The intention is that these guys.
These
Yeah,
are
we'll
new
talk-
master crafted power
that.
weapon Vanguard
Actually
vets.
engage. And then
So
these
they have
guys,
2 damage
with their-
lethal
they're
melee
not really
attack,
gonna
so they
move.
should kill the piranha
They're
here
gonna
as
go
well.
back and touch that, so you don't get hold there. You don't get hold center. Because we'll be 2-2.
And I
if you
don't.
auto-pass.
I mean,
Yeah, sounds good to me.
there's like maybe a universe where
In fact,
Ken can
reach
clear the
this
mid
way.
board if he gets
Actually,
very lucky.
Holding doesn't
It's
matter.
2 Riptides, but there's still 4
But
Space Marine
would be weird
tanks
about this.
in the back
So
and
yeah,
Canic
I
Bar.
think 3.
So even if he kills the Terminators, which is ridiculously
Whatever.
unlikely,
It'll be
but
2.
possible,
I'll just live with my life.
he would have
Yeah.
to deal with
Alrighty.
so much armor in the back
We'll
here.
fight with the V-Bets. Rough. Alright, 4 saves though. 8 AP2. Should get you.
That's 6s. That
There you
does.
go.
Do I explode? I do not.
I'll walk. That's all my fights.
And we should be, sorry chat, I didn't update the score sheet at the end of the turn. Engage display were the draws.
I do need to own the objective. Fortunate, I get to look in front of your entire army. Hello, guys. Hello, team. Alright. And then we'll pile on these guys here.
Sure
They're
thing.
going to walk back. Importantly, this unit is not shot.
Mhm.
Shoot. Oh my god. It's just lag.
Yeah. So it's Riptides plus the Twin Lance. Like,
I can also
obviously,
help
you
if you
could
would
get
need.
a little lucky with the Twin Lance between
Yeah.
shooting and
I think you know
charging.
what I'm doing. It should be.
We're talking like if
as long as
you
everybody's on turn.
if you roll out perfectly, you know.
Everybody's
I think it's unlikely we even kill a single unit of Terminators, but maybe if you roll nothing but
that's like
6s and your opponent rolls
chill
nothing
there.
but 1s,
Should
you could kill both.
really affect
But the math is against Tau being able to interact with the
I do
armor
score a
in the
bunch of stuff.
back here.
I
Yeah,
get
for sure.
display, or I definitely get kill more. So put
The
me
new
up
trike thing
to
is
13.
$68. Wait, the war track
I
is
guess assassination
$70.
Mhm.
That's nuts. chat.
Engage for 5. Because I think that tank scores it. Yep. And display of
Yeah, the
might.
10-mans are
How-
tough to
how
kill
is
until
this
they aren't, and then they're really, really easy to kill.
I will
It
just
is
take
like having a
small
big
flank
brick of
over
guys with the
here.
4+
So I have
invuln
1,
will
2,
always
3,
be awkward
4.
for your opponent to
6.
interact with.
I have 1, 2,
But
3,
man,
5,
do
6.
Terminators
There you
die
go.
immediately sometimes. It's like
Come over to
it's
here.
very swingy.
How many units do you have right now? Actually?
Probably because it's like if your opponent has the
1,
weapon profile to interact with them,
1, 2,
it's
3.
such a proportion of
Eight
your
units,
army
4
that you
units,
lose
5,
immediately.
6, 7.
You immediately lose like 20% of your
And 8
entire
is Dark
list
Strider.
in one
I
activation
don't think you
sometimes.
kill any of the Terminator bricks. If I kill these 2, I think I'll just take small on
Okay.
display. Alright, I have 2 CP. I'll go up to 3 CP. I don't need a 4th.
Assassination did score out for Salad because he killed the Ethereal. Forward position, not quite
AOC,
secured yet.
Overwatch, up, down are going to be big for me. I'm
Engage,
telling
we'll
you
get-
this now. For
We'll
Yeah, yeah.
get scored out.
Um,
Yeah, geez, what a turn.
up, down.
Ooh,
Those are
boy.
only 3
Okay.
strats that I have in my book.
He almost literally scored everything. Destroyer's
We're gonna go
Wrath
ahead
will
and
score
draw.
3 victory points for a kill.
I will draw
And then,
secondaries.
yeah.
I get
Let's just see how he
assassination
goes.
and plunder.
Plunder.
Plunder's not
which
real.
one?
I will score 4 for holding.
Yep.
Oh, I also scored 2 at the in the end of my turn 1 for holding a central objective, and then
Oh, yeah. absolutely.
I just didn't do the action, and I'm very used to doing the action. Okay, so we go Sosu Guide here first.
Assassination's
take,
not. I mean,
morale
it
check
is
on
a
that,
draw
Joseph,
of all time.
before we get too
There
far.
are a bunch of characters in the middle of the table here, but I don't know how well
Already got
Cannon's going to be able to
CP4.
interact with them.
Grenade. Don't need AP. I think we're not going to worry about.
Learned over the weekend that
Gators.
Jane's doesn't have native precision.
Oh, there's a
Jane's
bunch
are so
of
weird. It
Terminators
feels
running
so
around
random,
killing
the rules she
So
has.
guiding.
I think it might be that I just remember. I have like the
Pathfinders kill
old profiles of Phoenix Lords burned into my
Trainers.
fucking brain from 9th edition, where they
and
were
it's probably
just
infiltrators almost 100%.
disgusting monsters. But Jane Czar's like melee profile is sort of underwhelming. It does get rerolls a lot of times, which is good. But it's like
have to move.
632. Okay. Cool. But I think she used to be like 8-3, like 6-3,
charge the Vindicator
6-3 or something back in the day.
first, just to see. We have Meltas after all.
Howling Banshees are not great against Death Guard Terminators, is it? I guess because like you can -1 to hit them, right? That's a big deal. They do feel like they are pretty well statted to kill Terminators. It's kind of what they're supposed to be doing. Anti-infantry multi-damage attacks is pretty good.
Lance, after this one, you have a guy.
Eldar are going to be if the new
you're good, man.
the new design paradigm for 11th edition is to push these data sheets to have like more and more abilities. Eldar are going to be in a spot where they go kind of nuts.
Yeah. Did you take a battle shock?
I mean, I'm just planning through my turn,
yeah.
but I'm not forgetting. Thank you.
No stress, no stress.
So what happens is
Well, they reroll wounds. It's on 5s.
shot. So we
Into
spend Twin Lance.
not into Terminators,
here?
into like vehicles. But the
That's the
entire
character.
Howling Banshee unit, except for the
What is
Executioner, is
charging is bad.
anti-infantry.
So we don't charge.
So if you charge Terminators,
Advance.
like you do actually, you should. I mean, I don't know if you kill 10.
Everybody
or whatever,
close.
but you should blender them.
Stay off the terrain. We view to shoot down the line here. Stay off this bad line. You charge here, so you're stuck. Then I'm safe from the Pred and that Lancer.
Man, we're gonna have to cede board control to Purge. This is brutal. Salad does
Shoot
have
up
like
here.
a 15-point
small guns,
opportunity if he ever
bandits.
gets hold more.
Guns here.
Eldar liking potatoes and veggies, but overloaded on steak. That's a good way to put it, for sure. But like, you can find a way to make potatoes, to make veggie or to make no veggie armies work if your steak is juicy enough.
Here,
You know what I
you're
mean?
hidden, but you're not going to ground on this side.
Like if all we play is aspect
So go up to
warriors, but each
here.
aspect warrior unit 2 for 1's my
And
opponent,
then we
I don't
can
need
guide up
anything
this
but
way.
aspect warriors. Eventually, my opponent will have no units left.
Toe like a burst guy that way. Shoot
And
here.
that was like traditionally how Eldar
Stay
worked.
hidden. You're not.
Outside
so you
of
don't
very
get to overwatch
specific
that.
builds where you would
You
take
can always do it with Vindy. I think that
wraiths
you wouldn't
or
do that.
guardian bricks or something. It was always like over performant aspect warrior units.
Well, just coming from here, what do I have to be scared about? It's 4 cyclone missile shots. I'll be honest, if you overwatch and kill one of the Twin Lance, I would probably concede on the spot. If I stay off the terrain, it's just
City first thing
the
tomorrow.
Librarian and the 2
Actually,
guys.
it's just 12 monsters.
Now, if you overwatch, you do it
6
for
Venom, 6
prices,
Chronos, or 6
some
Talos, 6
action.
Chronos. I was like, this is weird.
Pass battle shock.
This is
If I
an
pass Battle
8th
Shock, yeah.
edition list or
So
9th
if I
edition
pass,
list.
I stay off. I just come here. I shoot like one gun here and then shoot into this. Yeah, okay. So I don't care if you pass or not because we're not doing the action. On a 7, he's good. Okay. Then we can go to movement. EP. We won't hold on to a grenade because you pull this guy, and then if I have a grenade, you just pull. Guys can stay basically still. All right, so like this. Pathfinders can stay still and just shoot all this. Is there a reason to move?
10-4, yeah.
This. Okay, so we're gonna look and see where this Riptide can get to. I want to see how close I can get to the Van Vets if I can charge.
Yeah.
Here,
Also,
I have
you
6.
can move the star site if you need to move it more.
Thank you. That is 6 there. Probably what's going to happen is I'll charge the star side of the round and then charge you, but I think I may
So
need
you're
to
looking at
just...
4 on dice currently.
Yeah, but if I kill, you just pull... It's going to be a 5 if I kill anything, which hopefully I do. And then below us here is we go...
Yeah, the issue with Howling Banshees is the other
to,
ones that
like,
aren't the Exarch or the
not
character, right?
not just cover. I just want to make sure I can activate
Like the
with this
basic
Riptide
Howling
and then here,
Banshees is kind of a
but I'm
piece of
pretty
shit,
sure I can because you're...
but the rest of the
Well,
unit
librarian
is
sitting
pretty
here.
awesome. And so taking more basic Howling Banshees is
So
just
activation
like a
order
waste of
doesn't
time.
matter too much. So we're just going to be
They should give them like 4 attacks or something on the
back
basic ones.
here, trying to stay away from all that
And then
shooting.
the Exarch has the opportunity to go to like whatever their like weird like 1 damage pro, like 10 1 damage or 4 at 3 damage or something. I think at that point they would be okay, but their attack volume is just too low.
He may have to...
Don't stress. Yeah. Oh, he needs to. Yeah. See.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Outside of melt up, but that's okay. If I want to charge, I can't advance. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Oh. This way to make the charge shorter.
4 on dice.
4.
Watch for coherency.
Yeah. Touching 1, so we come back a touch.
Yep, there you go.
You can see.
There you go.
Range of Melta, just see if we can get lucky.
Then I'll give you 15 off of this guy. You probably want it.
I should be able to just always see it.
Yeah, definitely. You'll get there.
So we advance with Twin Lance first.
Yeah, so a nice little piece of tech for these big bricks
Or they're going 14.
that are going to like manipulate their board position quite a bit is you just measure range and line of sight to a character in the unit, and then there's no casualties that can ever be pulled before
Here
that character
you-
dies
it's
that
still
could
just those 3. Okay.
change where you can attack, which is what Ken's trying to do here.
And we go.
Is it hard to work
By
on
telling
Forge
her
Roller
not
Resin?
shoot.
It is,
These
unfortunately.
guys should just kill infiltrators.
They're very prone
it's
to
like some
miscasts. They're
things,
very
that
prone to
might be a little bit
breakage.
wonky, but
That is
you
a
don't
and
6 of
they're-
failure.
or you hit them 4
Really like awkward to assemble.
I don't know.
Be on 2s because
Classic resin is not a thing that
They're
I
3s.
mourn. Yeah.
So I'm on.
And the
I'm on-
ion rifles
I
on
bet you
3s,
could
but
find a
it's
pretty good proxy off of
carbide
3D
touch.
print or something.
Yes, that's how math works.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, I was just talking about roofs earlier, and it's on 2s there. So I was just trying to trick you.
Mhm. Just in case you have extra shots.
Just
Also,
trying to
there's a
trick
dude
ya.
touching. Like one of these dudes are required to be touching, which I would
Yeah,
say
for
is,
sure. I just I guess he is taller. Yeah, he is taller, so
Definitely.
there's no need to come on. We'll see down this line, and then
Finecast was
everybody
like,
can see him.
who would chat? Somebody chat pipe up if you remember when Finecast
Everything
released.
else I have to do, you kind of killed all my other
G-Dub
stuff.
was like so proud of it, and it was just the most
Um,
disastrous
Overwatch.
like rollout
Yeah.
of all time.
Would
It
you
was
like to Overwatch?
crazy.
I'll do with the dummies. Nothing else to do. Nothing else.
Immediately, like old pewter recasts of the
Old
originals,
crack
like it
missiles.
would like skyrocketed in value. Old Failcast, the classic.
We can keep playing.
Fail Cost was my favorite
5 shot.
because they were like, guys, it'll make your models
two hits,
lighter
but
and
it's
easier to
sucky.
manufacture, and then they just jacked all the
2 saves.
prices up. Cool, man.
Pick one.
For 2. Owie.
We go.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
that's fine.
instructions,
Oh,
just figure it out.
sometimes you roll 2 6s on the missiles, and you're like, whoopoo, yippee.
Yeah. Roll 2
You know?
6s. You're in a great spot.
Yeah.
Okay. AP wise, is there anything to do? AOC.
Pewter kits you have to pour yourself.
on
It
a
just comes with a
Vindicator.
mold.
I
That'd
don't
be
think you AOC
hilarious.
Riptides.
No, unfortunately, like the
AOC,
computer
some
casting process is kind of an
Lance, I don't know
it's
that
a
you
lot.
do that.
They're spin cast. They're not models are very rarely pour
So we need
cast.
CP4. We have charge. I would like to have a grenade. There's nothing I can realistically grenade. So we give AP somewhere. Make sure infiltrators die, I think.
Yeah. Just
So we're going to give
kill.
stealth suits and pathfinders AP.
Got it.
And then we go to guides. So
Yeah.
it is stealth suits guide here.
Mm-hmm.
I remember back in the day when I
was
was building my Lord of the Rings army,
guide here.
I got a character who was a fine cast model,
Other
and I got
Terminators, but you know what I mean.
4 copies of it
Like,
because
whose
the
name is
first
this?
3 were miscast, and I sent them back.
It is.
I remember like very
Guys.
explicitly
Okay, this guy- I don't know if you
the
have line of sight to there. If you scooch him over,
like
you could scooch him
the
over.
customer service
Yeah, it
person
just
I was
probably-
It
communicating
would just
with
come like here.
was just
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna go to the warehouse personally. I'm gonna get you a new one. I'm gonna check it myself to make sure it's not
Push back
miscast.
and
And always have like these
over.
massive gaps or
Probably-
huge
probably a
bubbles
little bit
or.
more. I think he has to clear this.
I think the
corner.
first one I got just like didn't. He had a sword and it just didn't
From here
cast.
was
It was
pretty-
brutal.
Yeah, he definitely gets there. That's not an issue because you were like sitting here.
Fine gas
Like-
PTSD. Yeah, base.
There was a dude like sitting here as well. Like somebody can shoot
Just-
him.
back.
Yeah.
So everybody moved.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
Thank you. I am.
I think it just pulls. The only difference is it pulls this fusion out of melt range of him.
Yeah. So this guide here, this guide here,
These guys got
and then we go
themselves.
pathfinders guide themselves.
Yep.
Shooting.
Does
gonna
someone
start-
want to guide this unit? Do you want to post our size guiding that? If you
No, Star Size is going to shoot. It'll just be on 4s. He'll just split fire into the infiltrators so that he gets lethals at least.
All right.
I think that's best, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll start with Twin Lanes.
Space
Hazardous.
Brain Finecast are okay. Yeah,
They
I
don't
think
hurt
because they're
themselves.
chunky.
So we go.
It's
guy
easier for
Nolan,
resin to
right?
flow into
I've got
into like
right now.
wider
Let me see. Hold up
spaces.
before you roll this.
Part of the issue is that they took a bunch of sculpts that were designed for pewter, and then they
12 shots
just
at AP1.
applied resin to the
That's
molds.
the only thing AOC would affect.
Which doesn't work,
Um,
obviously. So you have like very thin parts that require a lot of like air,
But some of the shots are 2 damage, right? Yeah.
or wood if they were
8
resin
of
cast
those shots are
require a
2
lot of
damage.
8
air
shots,
ports and or any sort of air escapes
Yeah. Well,
that they just put
Cool.
resin into, which didn't work.
So we're going to start with the D6 shots. 2D6. 5 total.
5.
This is on 2s, row 1s. Sustain and lethal.
All right, Twin Lance. Time to
on
pull
5s,
this
row
game
1s.
back. Let's go,
'Cause
boys.
It's all strength, not just strength
Yeah.
higher. Yeah, cool.
He's good.
And then we go drone on 4s, row 1s.
Nice.
Sustain lethal. And then 4s twin linked.
4.
3, 2 ups.
He kills the injured dude. Yes.
Then we'll go plasma.
Yep.
On 2s, row 1s, and 3s,
3s.
row 1s, 4.
4. I lose a guy. Guy's down to 1.
Then we go the pistol on 2s, row 1s. Strength 5, so 4s, row 1s.
Nice. 4.
Before 2 ups.
We're good.
And Melta. Sustain lethal.
Nice.
And 3s.
3s. 3 saves. Kill 1. Roll damage on the
Kills
next.
1. Kills 2.
Nice.
Killed 40.
Cool. And then we're gonna go.
Half plastic, half fine cast. Yeah, because it was originally a plastic and pewter kit.
You could easily
Because
just
like
go,
all
I
most
can see the
Tyrannid
character and
model
you can't.
monsters had
Uh,
interchangeable
he's outside of
weapon
15.
arms.
They
They just grabbed the sprue from the Carnifex Codex for the Hive Tyrant kit.
Appreciate it. So we're gonna go Pathfinders first because everybody over here can see these infiltrators.
I actually didn't know that they had
Pathfinders,
transported the metal version
3
to
hazardous.
Finecast.
Two guys are going to die. I'm going to pull them so I don't forget.
Because they released the plastic
But
one
they
like
still get to shoot.
pretty early in.
Big guns
Was it like 5th or 6th edition maybe?
on 3s.
Yep.
Don't get them lethals on 2s.
They introduced
AP3s
Swarmlord in 5th,
for
and
2.
I want to say the plastic version came out like later in 5th or early 6th edition. I can't remember. I had a gap between the release of 6th and like 8th edition.
Half.
And so some stuff I got
Very unfortunate.
culture shocked by, which was like, what? There are plastic Hive Tyrants now?
And we
Because
go
I
with
never
the
bought
14
them
pulse
because I didn't
carbines
want to
on
play with
3s.
metal. So I always converted Hive
Yeah,
Tyrants
3s
out of
because
other
they don't have
stuff.
heavy. And then 3s again. 9 AP1s for 1.
The metal miniatures were so goddamn expensive. As a kid, I didn't want them. I was like, no, thank you.
I rolled 9 dice.
I still have some Hive
rolled
Tyrants
1,
I built
2,
out of
3.
Carnifexes. You do this
Yeah,
like
you
cool
rolled 9.
conversion where
And
you
you
rotate
save
the
6.
Carnifex torso around, and it looks exactly like
Took
a
3.
Hive Tyrant.
I
Some
have
people
about-
could not tell the
I have
difference
about a
between the
whole
two.
dude left.
It's kind of funny.
Grenade launcher. Always misses. And gun drone. Linked. 1 AP1 for 1.
Unnecessary good rolls, but yeah.
Yep. Starside is going to put his
1-on-1. Yeah.
gun drone. Yeah, you know what I mean. No, he's not a gun drone because he's a marker guy. Cool. He's going to put one of his guns in there, and then the rest in the van vets to get lethals. So the one into the guided target on 3s. And 3s. 3 AP1s.
Lol.
And then his other 4 on 4s. And a 3.
Oh my god.
Alright, cool.
Brutal. Brutal,
Stealth
dude.
suits are going to shoot into the infiltrator. He has cover for sure. Meltus.
But you're marker lighted, so you don't make error.
But I'm not a guided unit because I'm spotting.
Oh, yeah, so real.
And then bursts. Strength 5. 3 AP1s for 1.
I think nothing.
Lovely, lovely.
Want them to
Uh,
put warriors out to pasture? For sure.
Stealth suits are going to shoot this Vindicator.
I agree.
yeah.
Go to.
They're just
Meltus. You're not on that terrain, right?
They're
So,
very emblematic of like Tyranid. A little
one
bit of the
can-
bloat that Tyranids
like
have.
this, you
As
just
like
see
a
all of you. The other one
faction,
can't. So the one
Um,
with cover.
Where the
This is without cover. This is.
they're sort of
I'm not gonna bother
unnecessary
with the
in a
kiddos.
universe where we have like character-led Termagant
and
units,
then
like
go-
Hormagaunts,
And that's what we're off with.
Hyper Inactive
Structile here
Raveners,
into
all
the,
these units that do the same thing that Warriors do,
hammers.
but Warriors just like
Yep.
don't do them well at all.
hazardous.
You want Warriors to be
Throw
like
myself
tanky, I think, would be the
on 3s,
differentiator,
roll
but they're
ones.
just not.
We're gonna
so
pop devs.
who cares?
Makes sense.
And even then, it's like
Do you have
competing
any-
with Tyrant Guard at that
Do you have
point.
any blow starting?
I
No,
raised
I
everyone
killed you with
before.
But it's a
Meltus.
unit
Yeah.
that has had a
Threes, row ones,
Kind
no,
of
not
confused
twos,
design
not twos,
for-
and threes,
I don't know,
row ones.
since their inception,
So
basically.
1 dev and 3 saves, please.
I lose 3 guys. Owie.
And then we go plasma on a 3.
The Tyranid roster is like
Once.
hilariously deep for how little you see most of its units, because
on a
it has a
3
lot of
twin
trash in there. The downside of being the first
And then
release
some
codex
drones
for
on
11th
4s.
edition or 10th edition.
Nice.
Hit, it's like 6.
3.
3 AP1s for 2.
Synaptic plus a warrior detachment. I think that has
Right.
has
Extremtide is going to
bones
dev
for
and
sure.
shoot the.
I gotta give Synaptic Nexus a go because I think it's pretty like
Gonna roll a
it's
9.
real.
No, I gotta roll.
Also,
here.
you could do the warrior bioform with assimilation swarm. I think is not too bad either.
I think you win.
I
from
just
here,
wish
but
they had a way to
see
improve
what
their
I can do.
movement
We'll
beyond just the
shoot into the
characters.
Terminator.
That's the one downside of the
big
unit.
guns and then small guns go into the van vets.
Sounds good.
Plasma is going to go to the infiltrator sergeant.
Mm.
Big gun, hazardous.
Yeah, it's just
Never hurt
like
myself
they can be a good
on
countercharge,
3s, row
but
ones.
you don't. It's not really like a thing that
Not
Tyranids
2s.
need to do typically.
There's 1 this time, though.
3s,
Because
row
that is
ones.
also a role that can get fulfilled by a million other things.
4 involved,
But the
please.
problem that Tyranids often have is like agency, and having more move 6
Lovely.
infantry is not exactly what they
4
need.
into the van vets on 4s.
Those are points that could be like Von Ryan
And
Sleepers
3s.
or
1
Hormagaunts
AP1 for 2.
or Raveners or something that can reach out and touch enemies.
Hold up. I take 2, kills a Van Vet.
And then plasma on a 3. Hits.
Also, Tyranids do
AP3
have
for
like this
3.
glut of support that
Show me a 6
typically
here.
can act as counter,
Okay.
like
Show
counter
me 2
melee.
6s.
Like Hive Tyrants are a really good example.
Saw 2 5s and thought for a second.
Yeah, it's infiltrator. You did a good job. On the back.
Like a Hive Tyrant is 200
my
points.
question
You
is,
get
do scores
5
matter at
command
all
points
here?
worth of free strats and a bunch of other support
I'm fairly
effects,
certain this game's
and
over.
also just
Or
a
do we keep playing
warrior,
after the
like
stream?
equivalent points of warriors also in
Does it
damage.
matter for you? Does it matter for me?
For basically
Yeah, it
the
doesn't
same
matter for you.
level of mobility.
I'm not too pressed about score here. I think I screwed up pretty hard with the broadsides and turned this from a game into not a game.
Yeah, the broadsides, like, they pick up 3/4 of a Terminator unit every time they shoot.
Yeah,
I just, like...
yeah.
Right, I think we both knew that. I was like, I just need this guy's dead. And then you also let me have the Riptide, or the...
Yeah, I missed the angles on the broadsides. That's what it was. I was
Yeah.
okay with you killing the Storm Surge,
Yeah.
because I figured it would get at least one Vindicator and maybe the Terminator out as well.
It would be interesting if warriors
I think if you don't give me those
also
guys, I like
fulfilled
play
that
super
like
cagey.
support role.
I line up all
Or
my
if they could,
Terminator
like,
shots there, and
be
we're
a
just
melee unit
shooting,
that
like,
could
all
also
the
like
dudes,
provide an
the
aura
melee
around
Terminators
them or
just
something.
sit
That'd be kind of
there.
cool.
Yeah.
That's what they
Um,
effectively
No,
are in like
the
Space Marine
broadsides
2.
were a
And then
big
it would
mistake,
encourage you
and
to
I
take
realized
little
it as
units
soon
of
as I
3
passed the
running
turn.
around.
Yeah.
To
I
kill some
was like, I was
incursors,
eyeing up
right?
this hole. It's like, if you're gonna give me this hole, this is like,
Yeah, you 1,000% take that. No.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
If scores don't matter except for me, I'm not pressed about playing the rest of this out. I was looking for the result mainly, and
Yeah, fair enough.
I
it's
think I
up to
made
you
too big
guys.
of a mistake.
Yeah,
Okay.
we can call it here, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got me.
Like, I did not expect to get you with all that shooting. Holy moly! Again, it's just a mistake, right?
Yeah, 1,000%. I missed this line,
Yeah.
and then from there it was just kind of over, right?
Right. Yeah. Makes sense. And you gave me
But
this hole, which is like also
the
probably
the hole was so bad.
yeah.
I probably should have advanced spell suits up 2 inches outside of the incursors, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh well. This is what you
Any-
play the game for, still learn though. So
Any questions, Trevi?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
We're talking about
Yeah, I feel
Tyranids
like-
right now, which is
like the game was
You know,
pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah. Exactly. Stupid Iron Hands doing Iron Hands things.
God dang it, Iron
Yeah.
Hands. What the heck?
Well, hopefully I get to play again and I can get my revenge and do Tau things to you. But
Hey,
100%. Yeah.
I enjoyed the game though. You're a fun opponent, so thank you for that.
GG's, man. Have a good one.
Yeah, y'all as well. Trevi,
do
thank you.
you guys wanna talk out the score, or should I can just put in what we have if that is fine?
If it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter to me.
if it
I'm not
doesn't
too
matter.
worried about
Yeah, it's all
my
good.
position.
Cool. Well, thanks for playing, guys, and Sally, congratulations on taking it down.
Iron Hands
Yeah.
the best. Best Marine
Congrats.
captain.
For sure.
No bias.
Well, you guys have a good
Cool.
one.
Have a good one. See ya.
Cheers, guys.
Good
Bye-bye.
night. See you.
All right, chat. As a little bit of a quick one, a bit of a bop. Unfortunately, it does happen. Probably good profiles, but I think just a massive overextension from Tau there. They just need to be able to like drill into one of those Terminator units at a time. Salad was saying before the game, he was like, I think that you're in a you're in a position, or like if you everything like dumps into a Terminator unit, you kills the whole Terminator unit. So he was like, I need to make sure that the Terminators don't get hit by like the Storm Surge plus all the missile suits at the same time. And then that just never was an occurrence that happened. So like basically, if Salad staged and he staggered his threats, this Tau army could easily remove one of those bricks and then push on to the next turn and then remove the other brick. And at that point, like Tau or the Iron Hands are basically locked up. But that was just never occurred, right? Everything pushed out in the middle, and he could just attack too much at one time. I think that the game plan of like using the Storm Surge to threaten the control of the middle of the table and basically force the Terminators forward was a good one. You just had to not push the broadsides at the same time. There just could never be a situation in which those broadsides were ever in danger. And I even wonder if it was worth putting the broadsides in reserve, because this is a tough map to to like escape from the broadsides on along the sides, because they can just drop into terrain. You either force the Iron Hands to use like very valuable screening units to screen out the drops, or you just open yourself up to getting shot along the flank. And then obviously you don't present the Alpha Strike quite as hard, but you do. You aren't stuck in this weird position going second. Miss the Doom Blob Synapse of 9th edition. In fact, you're incentivized to stay, even if it wasn't optimal positioning. Oh, for sure. Yeah, the 9th edition Synapse mechanics were so fucking cool, dude. Who knows if we see Psychic come back as a mechanic in the game? We could see it that like we could bring back Synaptic Link. We could have Synaptic Link chain through Synapse keywords. That would be fucking cool. That was the craziest thing back in the day, though. Basically, Tyranids could appoint any targeted buff as long as they had essentially like 6-inch, or I think it might have been 12. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it was basically you could chain them out 6 inches from Synapse units. So you could go from one Synapse unit to the next, all the way down the line. And that is where you place your buff. So it basically meant that as long as you could chain your whole army together with like super coherency, then you could apply your buffs with perfect accuracy everywhere. Maybe the coolest mechanic that they like have come up with for the faction, for sure. It was 9. Yeah, that sounds right. I can't remember. Yeah, that was really cool. No challenges, I think, chat. I gotta rest my voice. I'm playing early tomorrow. So I'll be back at 10 a.m. U.S. Eastern. I do have a bit of a sore throat from this weekend. And we'll probably do a WTC recap tomorrow afternoon. So I don't want to be live for too long. Again, I didn't do any Monday Mayhem stuff because I was a little worried about streaming too early. Yesterday was a 22-hour day for me between streaming. Got up at 7 to start streaming, and then ended up back home at like 8:30 after breakdown and travel, and then did Best Armies until about 5 a.m. So it was about 22 hours. So today was real chill. Which is pretty wild. Yeah, chat. We're gonna call it there, folks. Thanks everyone for coming hanging out with me. I'll see you all tomorrow, starting on Twitch, and then probably heading on over to YouTube. So thanks everyone for hanging with me. Keep it classy, folks, and I'll see you in the next one.